Pain profound, it's deep where the heart makes sound. One last beat and it might bleed out. I just might leave now, empty these airbags and lie me down. See the lies in your eyes catching up with your mouth. I made my mistakes, of course I never lived them down. You won't let me, left marks on your heart. You will never forget me, condescend me and call me proud. I told you what you need to win and how. I'm a madman now. My worst fears realized, no longer the sad clown, Pagliacci the Pennywise. The point of no return, make them ashes and let them fly. You ain't gon' save them all, so go ahead and just let them die. Murder these emotions, bury them deep inside. If I get any colder, I swear I'ma freeze the shy. All I could do is soldier, marching through a starry night, focused on the end game, finally gon' get it right. Find myself in the light, been fighting for my fucking life, dealing with you fake fucks. I ain't gotta say much, you know what it is, kid. I just wanna blaze up, continue getting rich, bitch, and blow the fucking name up. Built by where I came from, pushed by what I've been through. You deferred my dreams, the reason I resent you. It don't make no sense, you pretend I don't offend you. I'm everything you hate, but if you walked a mile in these shoes, you finally understand why it's not in me to respect you. We come from different fabric, different madness, different venue. We lost our common ground, the bond just wasn't sound. The objective was to come up, and now you bring me down. Now you bring me down.
Crushing me inside.
Cold stares and crooked smiles for what seemed a million miles. Every demon that I let in is out to hunt me down. Burn this jungle up around me, leave the ashes on the ground. Scorched earth, cursed birth, body bags of 4 pounds. This is what we left with, why else would we be desperate? Gunning for each other's heads, wishing everybody dead. Fight the reaper often, but he will never soften. Relentless with his methods, he will put you in a coffin. My mind isn't earned, cause I've already burned. Drowned in the dark matter, mirror shattered, I've learned. You won't take what I've earned, never break what I create. Cause I have made the sacrifices you're afraid to make. My fear is lost potential, being anything but great. Succumbing to the suckers, to the leeches and the hate. Politicians with their speeches in these streets cannot debate. Punch your ballots with these bullets and you'll run and seal your fate. Democracy's a mockery, only the strongest stay. The weak will fade away, and us will see another day. No matter what another motherfucker has to say, I will never let you hold me in one place. Your problems are your own, it's personal, emotions overblown. Living separate visions, conscious overthrown. I trust none of you bastards, I'm safest when I'm alone. It's sad, I understand it's how it is out on this road. To take a gorilla's grip to hold on to your soul. Brute force to stick to the script and not let it go. You can't slip, one false move and you'll never know. Had you gotten up, how far you go? How far you go? Is that you won, you push yourself yourself to your purpose, you persevere through the slums. Maneuver smooth through the hustle, you careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols, stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back, them busters run. Don't end up doing long time, just busters some. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past, and these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living, the strong and unforgiving. No nonsense, the driven, each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit, I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the pound show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
I ain't for the drama, you ain't got no beef, and I ain't got no time, cause I don't get no sleep, and I don't need help, only I can do me, and I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak. See, the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek, but I walk this planet for the things that I seek. I suffer in the gutter, push my being to the brink, create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think, blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync, my instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink, keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink, till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak, back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing, still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing, my mind still moving towards the peace I'm chasing, tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the pound show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
The blunts I roll lift the cloud off my soul and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some other clowns, some other hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, babies, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone. Bleeding out, hearing the screams of his crying grandma. Dying inside, cause she know that a grandchild gone. So there's nothing left to say.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the pound show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
Salutes. Welcome back to Shy Ill Reacts. I am your host, Shy Ill, and we are back in the building on this lovely hump day evening. Salutes. I appreciate y'all. Let me knock this down real quick. Bow, let's get this up. Oh. All right, let's knock this down. My bad. Bow. Salutes. I appreciate y'all for being here today, right? It's been a hell of a technical day today, trying to figure out some shit that I'm trying to do over here today, but we are here, we are in the building. I salute y'all for being here. Thank you very much. All right, hope everybody's having a good day. We're gonna try to get through this stream without insult to injury. Salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully the notifications went out. I'm trying my best to make sure I got. Again, we're doing 2 lives today. We got one live that's vertical, one live vertical, and one live that's horizontal. All right, it's going down. So salute to the people in the horizontal. Salute to people in the vertical. I'm trying to have both chats be able to get highlighted up here. There's still some kinks to work out in the system. I appreciate y'all um, for coming through today. We will be having a guest today. When he arrives, I'll be hitting him up in a bit. If he don't hit me first, salutes to him. But we're gonna get into the allegations, the Drake allegations, and look through the lyrics and see if he played himself or not. See if he's acting guilty. See if he's not. You know what I'm saying? See if there's some validity to what Kendrick has had to say about this whole situation. All right. So I appreciate y'all for being here. Salute Crash Out. So hit that like button. All right. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. Don't cost you a thing. Start at the top. Go with the homeboy, Mr. Eddie Jimenez. Got here early. Came through to kick it. Salutes to him. All right. Salutes 030 North on the check-in. I appreciate you, sir. See, we got you right there. Real tiny up on the screen, but I got to work out these kinks. All right. Salutes Chunk Kicks. He came through as well in the vertical stream, but I got to work out the kinks on this. Those will go up if and when necessary. All right. Shout out Mr. Eddie Jimenez. Got the notification. He was here early. Salutes to him. Salutes to Rilo. Appreciate you, sir. Crash Out. Young Jizzle. All the usual suspects in the building today. Zoraida. Appreciate you guys. Big Blunt. Appreciate you. 298 Sosa in the building. JP. Jonathan Pantoja in the building. I appreciate you, sir. Who else we got up in here? JFL is in the building. I appreciate you for coming through, sir. We're going to talk. We're gonna talk some shit today. Right? And salutes Ivan. Well, I be say a name so right you gotta say it twice. Salutes. Crash Out say you need to alternate the Cubs hat with some Sox hats. Shy, give me about 3 minutes. I'm gonna hook you up. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the switcheroo today. Just cause you asked for it, we're gonna do the switcheroo today. Thanks for the reminder, Crash Out. Boom. Hit the like button, y'all. Salute Zoraida for taking that reminder and running with it. I appreciate it. All right. All right. He said we got to pull another hat. Let me send this. Let me send out this Instagram and let everybody know we're here. He's Crave. Co-host He's Crave. Bow. Boom. Let me send that out. Let some more people know that we're here. Right? Boom. If you want the Sox hat too, bet. All right? I'll be back. Don't go nowhere, y'all. This was by request, so I got to do this. Here we go. Don't get used to it. Gotta do this. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right. Right? If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right. Salutes. Right? Gotta get rid of the Cubs hat. Cool. Gotta get rid of the Cubs hat. Right? Here we go. Bow. Right? Cubs hat's gone. Sox hat is on. And the fit remains the same. All right? Salutes. I appreciate y'all. Right? And make sure my phone is straight. Boom. Good over here. Gravy. Salutes. Right? Hopefully the Sox hat is to your liking. Right? Some people say, hey man, what's up, man? You wear the Sox one on the south side and the Cubs one on the north side? Nah, vice versa, motherfucker. I wear my Cubs one on the south side and I wear my Sox one on the north side. All right? Play games if you want to. Salutes. All right, but we got the switch up. The switch up was done. All right, the aesthetic has not changed. We camo and orange. All right, salutes to Ease the Crave. He designed this shirt, all right, to match the orange on the shirt. All right, I'm not addicted to pills. I'm addicted to sneakers, y'all. Addicted to sneakers. All right, salutes. I'm hoping the red one comes back. The archive drop. All right, we did the switcheroo on their ass, Zoraida. Don't challenge me. Don't ever challenge me. Salutes. What else? Let me get in the Discord real quick. And
See if the homies in there. Also, I gotta pay attention to the stream yard. We're doing things a little differently today. Again, it was a very technical situation. I had a lot of things to figure out as far as using StreamYard. That way I can give Zaya the link. He could pop up and I can also share the screen. And there's a lot that goes with it. And it wasn't working. Salutes to Oso again, the OG wrench holder, the OG sponsor of the channel, the OG all of it. Oso helped me test it out and we got it working. So hopefully it will be flawless when the homie Zaya comes through. Salutes, Eddie Jimenez said, bro, best cap you ever worn. Great sense of fashion. Salutes. I appreciate you. Shirt goes hard. Sell me one. Size medium. I'll let you know if he comes back with them. He does very short runs. And then years later, he'll do another run and put the orders out. So we'll talk to him when he's here. We'll see. I know he got some shirts coming. We'll see if this one's coming. I know he got a red version of this that I want too. So salutes. We'll keep you posted on that because I'm looking for him too. Right? I appreciate it. Let me go up in here. Let me see if I can find Zaya in the fuck shit chit chat. Boom. Are you in the building, sir? All right. We're waiting for more people to come in, of course. See if he gets a notification there. Probably slipped his mind. Salutes Oso. He helped me out. He helped me out. I had to get these test runs done. We got some test runs run and it's good. So again, this helps for future reference when we're trying to do panel shows and shit like that. So it's a good look. All right, it's a good look. Let's see. See the work in the Discord. Again, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Everybody knows the housekeeping. Let me drop some links in the chat while we wait. Before I get this popping. Make sure you hit the like button if you have yet to do so. All right, we got a bunch of playlists. You know, I run into a thing in the comments with a lot of people. You know, they come in there and they say, you should know this and you should have heard that and you should know this. And it's stuff we covered. They watch one video, they get to commenting. They don't realize that we got a year, 2 years worth of shit that we've talked about in here that they have no clue about, and they want to get educated or don't want to get educated, but they want to tell me to get educated. So I'm throwing these playlists in the chat. So if the Ghost Watchers are watching, go ahead. You ain't got to say nothing in the chat. Just go in there and click one of these links, get you some playlists, and check them out. Because we got a lot of stuff on this channel. Again, I'm gonna leave it up to the usual suspects to let me know if anything's going foul in the broadcast. So that I say YouTube is on it today. I got not one but 2 notifications. This one and the vertical. Wish they were always this good. I wish it too, boy. All right, Rilo, salute everybody in the Il Cartel. I appreciate the entire Il Cartel. The Il Cartel encompasses the not only the members, but it encompasses even you Ghost Watchers out there. You know what I'm saying? All right, but the least y'all could do is hit the like button. Salutes. All right, boom. We dropped those links in there. Let's drop the Discord in here. You get better for notifications from Discord than you will from YouTube. So boom, we dropped the Discord notifications, and we also have mad exclusive interviews with the Flores twins. Salutes. Eddie Jimenez said we coming in loud and clear. Let's hope this technicality sticks together for the rest of the night, all right? Salutes. I appreciate you guys. We are about 3 people away from 7,100 subs. So if you have yet to subscribe, please do. We'd appreciate it if you do that. Handle that business. All right? And I'm also going to put the Power Stream and the Streamlabs dono links for a $2 minimum donation. You can have your comment come up on my screen and interrupt my show in the middle of my show for a $2 minimum donation. And that would look something like this.
Test user sent $50 test message.
There it is. Bow. Dr. Pantoja said the Discord's where it's popping. It be popping in the Discord, yo. It be popping in the Discord. Here we go. I got Pebs on the line. Pebs, if you are with Zaya, can you ask him to check his IG DM? Hold on, let me alright. It's gonna be like this sometimes, y'all. But salutes to y'all. Y'all always here for it. We're gonna get into the good stuff in a second. Pebs, if you are with Zaya, can you ask him to check his IG DM, please? Thank you. Boom. Shout out Analia on the check-in. We inside, Shy. We definitely inside. We not outside today. We inside today. Salutes. Hit the like button, y'all. Ghost Watchers, hit the like button and subscribe. It's free and join if possible. 7,097 on the road to 10K, all right? We trying to get to that 10K. I will not consider having the twins on again until we reach that 10K, all right? Unless they pop in one day because they got something to say. I got something to say. Rilo said also YouTube was on point today. So salutes to YouTube for being on point today. See, I don't even know if I can say that word without them flagging me because every time I say the word YouTube, they think I'm shitting on them. But I'm giving you your props today, YouTube. Jonathan said I caught a replay of my live where one of my donos was on a loop. Yo, I couldn't stop the shit. The shit took over the show, Jonathan. All right, the dono took over the show, bro. Everyone, please share on your social media. Indeed. Thank you. All right, Pebs, let them know. Thank you. Look in here. All right. We got the message out. Salutes. But yeah, so that dono, I replayed that dono the other day. That shit took over. I couldn't stop it after that. It was going down. All right. ETC always wins is in the building, in the vertical chat. We got two lives going on right now, Zaya. We got the vertical and the horizontal. All right. We got the vertical and the horizontal. I believe I left you the StreamYard link. Both audience will be able to fucking to check us out whenever you're ready. Salutes. All right, y'all. Smoke them if you got them. Crack them open if you got them. Drink some cold water if you sober. Here's a hug for you. We're going to get into the shit. And we're going to talk about Drake. And we're going to see what Drake is up to. And we're going to see if Kendrick is bogus for... if he's bogus for making such claims, all right? Let me see what I can do with this vertical chat right here. See how I got a black box around it? I remember how to get rid of it. I just can't recall. Well, I don't remember how to get rid of it right this moment, but I'm going to figure it out before it's over. Wow, we can throw that right there. Salutes, ETC always wins on the check-in. All right. Boom. Make sure I check my inbox. Boom, boom, boom. Ivan said the pizzas just got here. Going down. Pizza party status. Salutes. Champagne Poppy. We're going to see if Champagne Poppy is Shomo Pepino. We're going to see if his name has to change. We don't know yet. We'll find out, though. We'll find out in the very near future. We're going to see. Salutes. ETC always wins is on this side now. Boom. Look at them. We got both these chats popped up. Here we go. Salutes. Right? Boom. Again, I dropped you the StreamYard link. Whenever you're ready, you can hop on in. Close this. There you go. And we got visual aids today, y'all. We got visual aids. We're going to be working off the screen. There was a whole lot of technicalities going on earlier, but it went down. We good. We good. Also, I'm going to drop ETC Always Wins channel link in the chat. Boom. So go give Zaya a follow. Again, don't step over there if you're not ready for fuck shit. It's fuck shit central over there. There's no mercy. You can talk to Jonathan Pantoja about it and let you know. But make sure you check in with the homie. Right? Let's see. Boom. I'm hoping the StreamYard works and does what it's supposed to do today. We're going to see. We're going to see. All right. Crash out. Slide the second chat over some shy, huh? What do you mean? Oh, no, but for some reason the second chat has when I put the highlight up there, it got a black box behind it. It used to do it over here too, on this side, but I fixed it, so I gotta fix it on that side. It's a whole lot of shit. We'll figure it out. Let me see what the homies ETA is. Salutes to y'all. Hope everybody had a great first 3 days of the week. I had to take the day for family yesterday. Y'all know my Tuesdays be some family related shit. Salutes Jonathan Pantoja. Salutes to Zaya. You know what? You're right. Crash out. Maybe I could move it over all the way to the side. Let's see. Just move it over some more and see what that do. Make it visible. Wow. That's cool. For now, I'll just turn it off and turn it back on. All right, boom. Salute Jonathan. You don't see the stream link in Instagram? I'm gonna send it. I'll send it to you one more again. Paste. Oh, sorry. That's the chat. That's the video. My bad. Wrong one. Give me 1 second. Copy and paste. StreamYard should be in your IG. In your IG inbox. It should be the last thing I just sent. Salutes. And hope I'm doing this right. I'm trying to match your style over here, Zay. Boom. It took some work today. It took me and Oso putting in some work today. But hopefully it works out thoroughly. We shall see. Oh. Let me hit the bow so I can hit the bow. I don't use StreamYard, y'all. I paid for it a year ago. Never used it because it gave me headaches. Zay is a wizard with that shit. I'm used to doing it in the Discord, but in the Discord it was giving me a headache today too, so I got it figured out over here. If rug lords ain't safe over here on charges, rappers ain't safe over here either. They gotta get it too. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Hundreds up in the chat for the vertical chat. Again, y'all. Another thing, another housekeeping note. People have been in the comments talking about all of the vertical videos that have been going up. They're like, Shy, but we saw these. Yeah, but that's I'm putting those up for we're gaining a whole new audience from the vertical, so I'm putting them up vertical too. All of the exclusives that we have, putting them up vertical, and they're doing pretty good considering. Shout out Jonathan. Are we doing a panel reaction? Absolutely. Not a full panel. It'll be me and Zaya today. Me and Zaya are going to discuss the allegations that Kendrick has set forth against Drake. And we're going to see how it all unfolded. And we're going to see if these are just unfounded for the sake of a battle. Or does Kendrick know something that everybody doesn't know with absolute certainty, that he's willing to stand on it like that? Salutes also. Popped up in the Vert chat. Salutes. We see you. Got a fly in here. I got new windows. I don't know how I got fly, though. They wild. Let's see. Where did it? There it goes. Bow. Boom. All right. Let me find the homie over here. Because I don't know how this works. And I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. Bow. Salutes. Appreciate you, sir.
Yo, you hear me? You hear me? Am I good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, salutes, man. What up, dog?
Let me get this. Yeah, I'm over here fucking with this StreamYard for the first time.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I learned my little shit from you. You a wizard with this StreamYard shit, but
Yo,
we're
you
gonna
should
try
be
to
looking nice over here, though, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
say it. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I'm saying like your visuals be looking nice.
Oh, salutes! I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I was worried about the sound earlier. Also was in there. He couldn't hear the screen and the microphone, and we had to figure all that shit out. But we got it figured out.
And then you do what? You do the vertical at the same time?
So yeah, that's something that I just started doing recently. This is probably the third live that we've done it, where I got 2 lives going at the same time, the vertical and the horizontal. I feel like I'm building up a new audience on the vertical side as well.
Yeah.
Like the shit's coming together. So now it's in the, see, they made a mistake. YouTube made a mistake by calling them shorts, because now they're just vertical. Now this comes up in the feed with the shorts now. So as people are just
it do. So you getting that
scrollers.
Yeah, you getting the people to scroll.
Yeah, you get the scrollers.
Now it's up to you to hold them there. You know what I mean? Like
Right, yeah, you get the scrollers, and if they sub or whatever. I've been also taking the exclusive videos that I got with the twins and shit, and I've been putting those, re-uploading those in a vertical version, and they're getting some movement too. So
nice, that's what's up.
We'll see what the hell's what. So, all right, let me figure this out. I got this on bow. There we go. Salutes to Zaya X in the building, y'all. All right, welcome to my chat, sir. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you.
Of course, thank you. I appreciate it.
My usual suspects, please let me know how we sound. Make sure everything sounds good, that y'all can hear us, and we gravy. I'm gonna put up the screen that I want to share as well. Let's get this camera up. No, not extra camera. Let's get this. Oh, I stopped the screen. I tweaked. Here we go. It's gonna take some. Here we go. Present, share screen, bow, and let's do this one here. Share that. Let's go here. Boom, gravy. All right, so to the chat, for those that don't know, this is Zaya X from Ease the Crave. I found Zaya on YouTube going through sneaker content a bunch of years ago now. Going through sneaker content and finding him, and actually trying to build this channel at the time and look and see who was doing what online. And he stood out to me because, like I've told y'all about him before, he was a person that I saw monetize many parts of the game and create like an ecosystem, an economical ecosystem of his own over there that I thought was brilliant, from sneaker battles to just all kind of shit to monetizing trolls, Throughout the time, we've become cool. We've hung out together in Florida. I come to him for advice when it comes to this shit. I go and pay attention to how he's doing things technically so that I could get him right on this side, so I could give y'all a good show. And I wanted to invite him over for this conversation because we were having a conversation on his channel recently where we were talking about the Kendrick and Drake situation. And, we got into a conversation that I've had with Zaya before, that we've had many times about all kind of angles to this conversation. But we had the conversation when Cain Velasquez went and what I would say is protected his family and went and gunned up the wrong people. And me and Zaya argued, yo, you got to keep that crazy motherfucker off the street. You know what I'm saying? And so he has a lot of input on the situation. And recently we were talking about how the Kendrick songs have kind of popularized, well, what he felt like popularized or is popularizing the word pedophile, and people throwing it around. One thing he knows that I know that I learned quickly, and you guys in the chat learned it quickly on this channel with me, was when the trolls came in, the moment they didn't have shit to say, the moment that they were struck in the heart, the moment they felt that I was talking too smart or too tough or I knew too much, they called me a pedophile.
Yeah. Damn, they did it to you too?
Oh, bro, listen. Listen, you know that I interview the Flores twins on here on a regular basis. One of the twins had to come in here and try. He thought I was going to crash out. He was trying to calm me down. He was on the live. He jumped on, started asking questions. Because I told dude, he was my first one. I was like, all right, dude, come with something. Come with something or you get the fuck out of here. Come with some kind of proof of something that you had to say, some kind of thread that leads, or get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they saw that right away. And every time after that, it's happened like clockwork. When I watch you and what you do, how you handle these things, you already know it's second nature to you because it's always the same shit. They throw the word around to the point where the word don't mean shit, and they're taking the weight from it. And we know they don't give a fuck about kids.
We don't. Yeah, at the end of the day, like when they shut that computer off, bro, it was strictly about content, you know. And you know, people from our neck of the woods have always kind of painted it to me in a situation where, bro, it really do be like regular people that probably had a shitty ass fucking day, and they want to shovel their shit onto somebody else.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, like, you know, calling somebody a PDF, bro, is, you know, it's like the new version of calling somebody the hard ER. You know, the hard ER don't hit like that no more. So like now I almost feel like they've almost played out the PDF thing. You know, like, you know, that's why I'm so shocked, you know, when I hear that you have gone through that, like, but then I think, and I'm like, but it's the times that
it's
we in.
Par for the course.
They throw that shit everywhere, bro. Every chat you go into, bro, somebody's in there calling somebody a PDF.
Yeah, and there's different levels of these people. There's the ones that come and they come in hot. And we know them, chat. Don't we know them? Y'all know them. They be in here. They come in hot. They come running their mouth. You check them real quick. Now they want to be your friend. Now they want your attention all the time. Now they want to come in respectfully. And it's like, oh, there's just so many of you. Y'all ain't unique. Y'all are just the same shit over and over and over. So we kind of learn how to deal with them quicker. You know? So again, like you said, them softening up that word, you would think that they were some kind of social justice warrior for abused children, but nah, they just want to throw a word around. They don't give a shit. Now,
don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's not to say that there ain't people out there that don't give a shit. I'm pretty sure there's some people in the chat that say, "Yo, I care." I'm just saying the trolls that we dealing with, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care, bro. They throw that shit around on everybody. You know what I'm saying? To stir the pot, whether it's to piss you off, to piss people in the chat off. If they piss people in the chat off enough, them motherfuckers will start pissing you off. Like,
right, but they're making it look like they care about exposing pedophilia, and they don't. They don't give a shit.
They don't.
And then we got into the conversation recently where I think you saw the same video that I saw. It was like a bar mitzvah or some shit. And them kids was fucking going crazy in there, and all you heard was certified pedophile over, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, your thought was, man, are we kind of like popularizing this word? Like, if it was, is it a negative, you think?
In a way, yeah, because like in the record industry, don't they know which song they're going to be pushing to, you know, like the masses? Like when you look at like an album, don't they have specific songs that they know, bro, we pushing this one. This is going to be a song that we throw out for a certain time frame or time period. I just don't like the context of the pedophile material and then turning it into a catchy jingle. Because now the catchy jingles, bro, it gets all the way down to the kids, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Like when it's a catchy jingle, bro, it's gonna make its way from the older people all the way down to the youth, you know? And that is a part, I believe, in the song that is the popular part.
Catchy as fuck.
Yeah, it's catchy as fuck. You got motherfuckers doing TikTok songs to it. And, you know what I mean? Then, you know, you got kids now. And then, like, even some ages of specific kids, you got to be comfortable. You got to be careful because you're listening to this music in their presence, and then they catch up on the jingle, and then they go and they say that jingle in school. You know, like the teacher may not be prepared for the child of this age to be saying pedophile in the classroom. You know, like it's just, and I feel like it's just softening the blow more and more to where, look, now, you know, now your hottest jingle has pedophile in it.
Can I throw a counter at that?
Of course.
I feel like this was some shit that our parents and that generation hid, didn't talk about, didn't discuss, didn't put everybody up on game. I feel like this level of awareness and these kids at this bar mitzvah are saying out loud, I stand against these fucking filthy monster motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's gained an awareness now because of that it never had before. That is part of the conversation now, not only with us, but with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Not only with adults, but with the kids. As far as the record companies go, like, this was a freak of nature in the sense that this wasn't no regular record label rollout shit that was gonna happen. This all happened because of the beef. He dropped the record that wasn't even on Spotify, and then they ended up putting it on there, and now it's able to get a Grammy. But it was just a record that was thrown out there. So I don't know that there is any conspiracy in that, but I do think
there might have been no planning to putting that out there.
It just worked that way.
Yeah, it worked.
And it wouldn't have worked on him if people didn't have that bug in their ear already.
Of course. Now here's the thing to counter what you saying.
Cool.
Because I understand the material, and it's definitely I see the stance against who is the pedophile, the version of the pedophile, right? Mm-hmm. The problem is that it being a catchy jingle, were parents prepared to have that conversation with their children? Because if your child is fucking, anywhere, I would say in grade school level, your fourth grades, your third grades, your fifth grades, if you got kids like that and you playing that and they going around saying certified lover boy, certified pedophile, then you have no choice but to stop the child in his tracks and explain to them
have that conversation, right? Mm-hmm.
So now there's some parents that don't be ready for that. They'll still play that music, but they not ready to sit and have that conversation because in their mind, they too young. They just singing a little song until they sing it to the wrong person.
Right.
Now here's the thing: if I explain to my son, matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it around. If you explain to your son that a pedophile is the worst in the fucking planet, bro, that shit is, and you explain to him everything, and he says in his mind, oh shit, that ain't nothing to be proud of. That's disgusting, right? And then your son meets my son, and I didn't take the time to tell my son about no pedophile, no nothing. And then my son decides to say, oh, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. And then you know how kids are. Like, what if my son start pointing at your son like, certified lover boy, certified pedophile? And then your son beats my son's ass.
Yeah.
That's because I ain't have the conversation with him. I'm letting him do the little lover boy pedophile dance. And then I'm not explaining to him that Papa like that. That's a lyric to a song. And the individual that's putting that information out, he don't like the other individual. I know it's catchy. I know it's a nice little jingle and a nice little song, but you can't go around calling people that unless you got paperwork.
Right.
Imagine you got to teach kids about paperwork now. You can't just go around calling people that. Okay, maybe you don't get a beat down, but bro, that's definitely stuff that could get a child suspended from school, expelled from school, throwing pedophile charges on another child. And that's why I said it's softening up the blow, like it's getting lower and lower in age.
I feel like if the conversation isn't forced and the parents that aren't willing to have that forced conversation, those kids are in danger of something happening to them. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that. I agree.
You put them at risk. And the thing is that, now it's in the music industry. So, and I get it. Like, I'm sure there have been other songs that have, said worse, you know what I mean? But the thing is that this is like, it's Kendrick, it's Drake.
It's big.
It's two big artists on huge platforms, and it's visuals that and the thing is, salute to all the parents, but when you hand your child the tablet and you let them run off, are you monitoring what they're watching?
A lot of them ain't.
Are you sitting with them and talking to them about the music and like kind of walking them through it? And I don't think we really do that. I think we really let children go and listen to stuff, and you got to be monitoring that. Now, a perfect example, like about Dom and stuff like that. There was one point in time that Dom wanted to hang Juice WRLD posters all over his room. And shout out to Jules. Jules always she don't ask me for permission. She asked me like, what's your opinion on it? And I said, hell no. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough. Like, I don't even really want you listening to that type of music because it's glorification of an individual that may have problems, And the thing is that, bro, like, Dom don't got them problems.
You don't want to spark dark thoughts in a brain that don't have them.
I had to explain to him that just because that guy is rapping about problems, and just because it sounds like he has problems and it sounds cool, I don't want you to think that you got to go get problems to be as cool as that person. You're cooler because you don't got those problems. You know what I'm saying? So I was more so like, I'd rather see you put sports posters up. Right. Let me get some LeBron posters up, some Jordan posters up. I don't want you glorifying, someone that their rhymes are strictly talking about like drug use and being sad and being depressed. And, You know, it's a different wave of music now. A lot of that stuff that sounds good, if you really listen to it, it's no good.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
You know, you're sending the wrong message to the children, to the youth. And the thing is that they do listen. You know, like sometimes you gotta listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't be so quick to jump on them when they make a mistake. Listen to them make the mistakes over and over again. And the thing is that, bro, like Dom got like friends that they listen to rap music.
Right.
You know, they know all the songs, and I'm just like, damn, like, you know, like, do you know the songs because it's a catchy jingle, or are you listening to the lyrics?
Right.
Because then if you start listening to the lyrics, then you know, if you talk
this how I'm supposed to feel when I'm depressed.
Exactly. And the thing is that, bro, you ain't supposed to go and medicate when you feel depressed. You know, for me, like, do something, get outside, go to the pool, you know, go to a movie, do something that, man, fuck everybody, do something that you want to do. What you want to do right now? You want to go fucking slam a fucking burger? Go do that shit to make yourself feel better. Versus like medication and taking syrup and all that. You know, like I'm always gonna go for the natural way of doing things. You know, try to naturally get yourself out that funk. You know, I don't want the child thinking that, oh shit, I'm in a funk. That means I gotta do cough medicine. Because if you really think about it and they break it down, they got the phone. They might start thinking that regular cough medicine is syrup. You know, like you got to watch these things, bro, because, you know, and it's because we give our children that technology, and, bro, that technology opens up to the entire world.
Absolutely.
You don't know who's on the end of the other end. It could be a child of their own age. It could be a fucking grown-ass man in his fucking underwear.
And we see it when they're hunting them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what they're walking in, taking off their clothes, and they're in your kid's chat, you know?
They in there, man. You feel me? Did you watch any of the Vitali when he was doing
we covered. You were the only one that had it clipped. We covered your coverage of it here. And
nice.
They walk through the door, they take off their clothes, they've done it a million times.
Quick, bro. It'd be quick.
You know?
It'd be quick. Before you know it, bro, violation has already occurred.
Yeah, I look at it like, I think about it like with this song and it picking up, I'm willing to bet somewhere in the world there's probably a kid that's been going through it and didn't know what it was called.
Yeah.
You know, and because of that song, probably understands what's happening to him a little bit fucking better. Now, I know it came from a negative place of them throwing shit at each other, right? But if there's anybody I want shit thrown at, it's a fucking pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if there's, and a lot of the time people say, where there's smoke, there's fire, and I don't believe it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes there's shit that looks strange, and that's just all it is. It looks strange from a certain perspective, but it's not, you know? I wanted to go through some of the allegations that Drake got on him with you and see how we feel about, is it overblown, or it's like kind of like Diddy, man. We sat here, we watched Diddy, we knew we had our idea, and then we see. And we say, it's not so overblown after all. He kicked her in the head and threw her down the street and smacked her with a vase. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it was worse when I seen that visual.
Yeah.
You know, we could have read paperwork after paperwork for days. Mm-hmm. It's nothing like the visual, though. When you see the visual, the paperwork can do nothing for that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, so the video of that made a lot of people that looked at it like, yeah, we've been hearing about it, but where there's smoke, there might be fire. But that was fire. The video was fire. It was there. It existed. I'm sure there's other things that exist. I'm sure there's people he's going to rat on. With Drake, I've been hearing it a long time. And another reason I wanted to bring you is because you're a Drake fan. You love the dude's music. You fuck with the dude's music. I've never been one to fuck with the dude's music. And I never really paid attention that hard. It just wasn't for me. And, there were some things that I liked and some things that I didn't. But I wanted, because I feel like these kids are in a place where they're making their decisions now. Do you throw away the baby with the bathwater? Does the music go out the window? Does, their support for Drake come out the window? Because I don't know if you know, we've been having the conversation over here for the last couple of months about the cartel bosses, the Chapos, the Mayos, all the big guys. They're all chomos. They're all pedophiles. There's women on record that lived with them for this amount of years and lived. So I don't want my kids that honor the gangster to be walking around with a Chapo shirt because he wasn't just no gangster. He was a pedo. You know what I'm saying? I want you to understand
that's crazy, bro.
Escobar, Chapo,
Is it what But what is it though? Is it that they're just in such a position of power?
That's
Because,
it.
bro, if you could get a child, bro, you could get a woman.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I never understood about like even R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly was like, bro, you got women out there that would fucking throw themselves at you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at all the girls that R. Kelly been with, bro, and you know, no offense to them, but they're like dusty little girls, like little girls that are still like growing.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like women that, you know, like there are them girls that they be underage, but you look at them, they be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like she look like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't look like women, they look like little girls.
Yeah, replicas of the little girls he grew up with.
That's crazy, bro.
You know, and you know, you look at, and then you look at these guys like Chapo, right? Little short dude, chubby dude with a mustache. He feels like he can get that beauty queen, and she's 17 years old, she's 16 years old. And then you got the guys that ask the question, oh, well, in this state, it's this number. Listen, it's 18 years old. As far as we're concerned, 18 years old is 18 years old, and that's it. When you start looking and you start asking the R. Kelly questions of, well, how young we talking? You know what I'm saying? Now we're digging into a weird territory there. And that's something that they've alleged for, you know, with Drake for a long time. But like we did a reaction to an interview of a young lady that, you know, Chapo, they throw these parties, dog. They throw these parties, and the town is like, oh, they throwing parties and they feeding us. Oh, it's all good, and they're just there to pick up your daughters and see which one they're gonna negotiate with you to take back with them. So this girl was 14, 15 years old, and she was with Chapo for 2 years while he was on the run. She had her spot; she couldn't leave, you know, and that was his woman plus his other wives, you know. But he walks around feeling like he could pull that. I could pull that. I'm dubbing it now, man. You just power. It's all power.
It's all power.
It's all power. That's it. From
Same
the top
with,
to the bottom.
Same with the Epstein nigga. How the
Power.
nigga had a whole island and he got motherfuckers flying in and all types of shit. It's a power thing.
All power, not only over those children, but over his customers for those children. Because that was his game. His game was to, I got you. The Diddy shit that they talking about now. I got you the shorty. I got pictures. I got you, bitch. You're mine.
Bitches, I got you on tape. Just
everything.
know when I call for that favor,
Everything.
you better answer that fucking phone.
Which is why he had so much money that they couldn't account for. They didn't know where it came from because all these rich motherfuckers had to pay up. Here, take my company, take my mansion, take my crib. He you know, according to him, he had Bill Clinton in his pocket. He has a pic. Did you see the picture of Bill Clinton? Rogan's talking about it all the time. He has a picture of Bill Clinton on his wall, right? Wearing a dress, the Monica Lewinsky blue dress, right? As a woman. Basically, you're my bitch.
Yeah.
This is what they found in that house that he had on the island and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So like you said, same thing with that. You know, the twins was telling us that, you know, because we read in a court document that these bosses would call these young ladies their vitaminas, their vitamins, all right? Their medicine. So they needed their medicine, and their medicine was young girls, right? 14, 12 years old. So we had the twins on the show, and they were talking about, Jay was talking about, they had brochures that they would have with pictures of young girls, 12 years old, 13, 14 years old, 10, 20, $30,000 for these young girls. And then the twins posed the question, all right, guys, who can afford that? The bosses. So they're walking around with fucking trapper keepers of these babies. So when we hear this baby's missing, this shorty's missing, this is missing, human trafficking, a video came out the other day of somebody following a truck. They opened the truck. It was mad people in there. He followed the truck, got the law. Boom, they opened the truck. Mad people in there. So this is happening now. This can happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? God forbid, but just somebody small and tiny like Jules with two little boys walking the street, there's no reason for all of them to get snatched up when somebody wants them to. You know what I'm saying? Because how do they do it? They take the kids, they smuggle the kids one way, they use the woman for whatever they're going to use her for. When they're done using her, they got the organs. It's all money right there, dog. It's all a one-stop shop.
All that shit. That whole body is you know, everything's priced out already. They already know.
Oh,
bro, I tell that shit to Peps all the time because technically, like, I live by International, and that's where the convention center is, and there's a lot of hotels on that strip. And bro, let's be clear, bro, that's where all the hoes be, because they trying to get with them businessmen that are coming in and out for the conventions and all that. So they be females over there, and wherever you see females, you gonna see pimpish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I tell Pep all the time, like, yo, bro, don't play, bro. Pay attention.
Have your
Like
ass
that's
on the strobe, Pebble.
I always walk with one ear, only one earbud. I don't never like it's hardly ever you see me with both of them, and it's because I'm in an enclosed space.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm outside, I try to keep one ear open because I'm like, bro, like anybody could grab you, bro. Grab you, throw you in the back of a thing, and once they have you, bro, that's it. It's over. You know, like it really is just based on what type of communication you got with the everyday world of when people are going to come looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
But all it takes is for an hour to get on an interstate and be gone with you, bro. And then you be in another state somewhere, you don't even know where you at. You know, like so, you definitely got to be careful now.
And you at a disadvantage. They know which interstate they taking. They know which turn they making. They know where they're grabbing you up. What your moves are. I got you. They're gone.
They're gone, man. They gone.
Next thing
they
you
got
know,
a plan. Remember, the person that don't got a plan is you, because you was just walking.
Absolutely.
They got the plan already set.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're ready to go. They're ready to get out of there. You know. And there was a, if you notice and that's another thing I wish. I want to still do a deep dive into the not today, but I want to do a deep dive into the video, because if you seen the video for Not Like Us, you seen them dancing in the containers, right? On the container ship.
I actually didn't watch that video.
You didn't watch the video?
Yeah.
They have a wall of container ships, dog, and the doors open and they're dancing in the container ship. They talking about this motherfucking traffic.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what it is that it's like a reference that they're making, but you got to be paying attention to catch the reference.
There's a lot of them, yeah. It's especially with Kendrick, because he's crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I like when they do that though. They make motherfuckers think. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love it. It's chess.
Yeah.
I got a couple of snippets that I pulled up as far as the vocals and how it kicked off. Because what's the first thing they all say when Vitaly grabs them? When he says, how many little kids you with? None. I never done this before. Never done this before.
They all say that. That's true.
All of them.
Every single person that has ever fucking been caught. Hey, when's the next? Oh, no, this is the first time I did this. Like, bruh, stop it. You know? Even the motherfuckers that maybe it was their first time, they're not going to believe you, bruh, because everybody says the same thing.
Every time, right? True. So there's something that struck me about that thought, and I'll tell you why. Let me pull up this video file real quick. Hold on. I had the video off on the vertical the whole time. Boy, I'm juggling mad shit. It'll be all right, y'all. We're going to keep it. We're going to work it out. Let me put this up here. The first line that kicked off this whole shit was as far as the pedophile talk, was actually Drake. Drake brought the shit up first. And that struck me as strange. He brought it up in the Tupac voice.
Talk about him liking young girls as a gift.
Hold on, let me open this up to the viewers so you can see it. All right? I'm going to play it shortly. I won't play the long pieces. I'll just read the long pieces, but I want to play this.
Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift for me. Heard it on the Budding Podcast. It's gotta be true.
All right.
Call him a
bitch for me. Now this is Drake rapping blasphemously with Tupac's voice.
Going to Eminem and putting the shit out there already.
Bow. 8 Mile. Tell these people something they don't know about me.
I'm gonna keep it 100, my nigga. Like when I be going back and forth with Higgins, bro. Like sometimes I be low key undercover in they DMs, pushing the pedo shit on me too.
Wait, say it again.
So that what they just did right there.
Oh, so you go in there and you throw them.
What Drake is doing is he's just pushing it right there.
Let's start
now
here.
What happens is, like, you might become overly focused on that because if you think about it, that's the worst shit you could call a motherfucker, right? I'm not gonna lie. In my back and forth with people, I have fed them the information first. So, like, a lot of times when they're attacking me with something, they might have got it from somebody in an email, and I'm the person that they got. You know what I mean? Like,
I told y'all he's on a different level of fuck shit,
they stay focused on that. They don't do nothing else. They just stay focused on that one piece.
So I looked at that, and I looked at this when I was looking up this stuff, And I said to myself, okay, I've already heard what I've heard about Drake in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And the thoughts that I've had. Hit the like button, y'all. And I've thought about, okay, yeah, there's smoke there, but now I looked at this battle and I saw him mention it first, and it said, well, is that shit weighing on your mind? But like you said, it's an easy push. All right, get your shit off already. Okay.
Now, also another thing that we don't know is that, like, you know, like I feel like there be people that be behind the scenes in these camps that be, you know, it's like for instance, me as a content creator, like once I start going back and forth with somebody, people get in my DMs and they feed me information. And I'm pretty sure they do it for the other person that's going at me. I feel like sometimes these guys in the camps, they be pushing information to each other. Maybe Drake already knew Kendrick working on something where he gonna address that. So hit him first. Well, you know, push the shit out there real quick first.
To that point, and we'll get to it in this next clip, but to that point, Kendrick kind of kept laying off of it and giving him a pass. So my first thought was, all right, is this guy anxious about this? Does the skeleton in his closet crack the door open and look at him every now and then, and they catch each other's eye, and he's like, I gotta be aware of the motherfucker that really wants to double down on this shit, right?
Yeah.
Turned out he ran into that guy, you know? So this was the first clip. I'll play it one more time.
Bitch for me, call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Button Podcast, it's gotta be true. Call him a bitch.
Heard it on the Button, so it's like, all right, you kicked it off. Your first or second song, you kicked it off. You talking that shit now, Papas. All right, let's get to the next. Let's check out the next.
Are you going to a different song?
Yeah, I what I did was I go and I find everything that I felt dealt with the PDF file accusation.
Okay, I just want to ask you before you leave this, did you respect the AI Snoop?
I did not.
The AI Tupac? No?
I did not.
I thought it was clever.
I
liked it. That shit. I was like, wait, that's Tupac?
Yeah.
And then I was like, there's got to be some AI shit. And then it was like, oh shit, he wrote the lyrics and he just AI'd it through the voice.
So let's look at it straight from a hip hop musical perspective first. Drake's flow and Pac's voice trips over each other. Okay? So his flow, you can hear, if you listen closely, you just hear Drake's flow all over it, and it doesn't really go with Tupac's voice. He made Pac look bad in that sense, right? Okay. Secondly, get the fuck out of here, man. First of all, you can't be Drake in blackface. You can't be in the wheelchair on Degrassi. You can't be,
certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop.
All of that shit, and then come over here and want to use Pac's fucking voice. You know what I'm saying? And Snoop's voice. Mind you, I thought it was corny, all right? I thought it was corny in the sense that Kendrick, same shit with Cole. I love Cole, Zaya. I think Cole is a great MC, right? Maybe brilliant for stepping the fuck away and knowing what not to do. You know what I'm saying?
How crazy that was, right? He threw that thing and then bang backed up and then let the other two go at it.
He's the only MC honest enough with himself to be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
All right? But to me, it was like corny, because I also thought it was corny when Kendrick came at him with the Future shit. He started dropping TikToks and Instagram. It's like, no, nigga, we talking battle shit right now. Not no Snoop Dogg, not no Tupac, not Quentin Miller, not your Ghost Riders. It's you, bruh. He called you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was corny. I felt like it was like some, oh, now you're going to use the AI. Like, it was gimmicky to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt about it. So this next piece is another Crash Out said doesn't match out. J-Fan said wop 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 wop. Salutes. This is another piece.
I make music that electrify.
So this is when
music that pacify. I can double down on that line, but spare you.
All right. This is when. So this is right after that. This is all in chronological order as far as the disses go. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never have been your collection. How I make music to electrify him, you make music that pacify him, right? A lot of people didn't pick up on that.
I make music that electrify. You make music that pacify. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness.
I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. All right? So you've already opened the door to this PDF file shit. Now I'm talking about how, I make music to electrify them, you make music to pacify them. I could double down on that line, but I'll spare you this time. All right? So
Man, stop playing with me, man.
Stop playing with me.
Stop playing with me, man.
I'm giving you your chance, bro. You fucking around. Shout out J Fam. Kendrick let Cole know, step aside, fam. I'm about to cook. And he wasn't the only one. A couple of West Coast dudes reached out to Cole like, Papa, you don't want to play in this game right now. Back the fuck up. All right, so boom, I'll play this line one more time.
Halston Wright just subscribed on YouTube.
Salute to Halston Wright on the subscription. I appreciate you, HW. Thank you for coming through, sir. Welcome to the Ill Cartel. All right, so boom. I believe that whole piece right there was, Papa, like you said, hey, don't stop fucking with me. You say something else, boom. But that's obvious right there. But here's the thing. Calling him a master manipulator and a habitual liar, those are deep things right there.
Yeah.
That's not just surface talk. It's just like in the next line where he says he should die. You know what I'm saying? That ain't just some rapper talk, which is what made me feel like he's standing on some information. Or just like, people closer to the industry know more about the Puffy situation. He know more about the Drake situation. He know that it's going to unfold eventually. Because he stood on it hard, Zay. He stood on that shit constantly.
The crazy part is that he says, I could double down on the line, but spare you this time. But I don't think he spares them because he keeps on talking about it.
Hold on.
Those random acts of kindness.
Random, but here we go. We're still going from song to song. It's not till they like us. It's not till they not like us that he really throws the shit out loud.
Yeah.
He's mentioning it, but he didn't open the door for it. Drake opened the door for it. Drake said, hey, call him a bitch for me and talk about how he like young kids and shit. They said it on Joe Budden.
Yeah.
All right, motherfucker. that might have been a mistake right there because dude's like, Papa, I'll tell the truth about you. I'll let everybody know what's what.
I make music that electrify
Right, so
you make music that
got that
pacify
one.
I
Now
can
we got
double.
this
You ain't
one.
gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint.
What's the only thing worse than being called a snitch?
Shit. To me, a pedophile.
What did Gunna wanna do? He snitched in the Young Thug trial. I know shit about niggas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about no gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's all about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the
We ain't
biggest
gotta
hater.
get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint.
All right, so I feel like he was throwing another pedophile shot at him with that. Very, very hidden, very.
We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint.
So I feel like he's again letting them know. And then we got to this.
You take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do.
All right, he keeps reminding them. This
That's why, like, it's one of them shits where it's a motherfucker talking about, bro, to stop fucking with me, but you still throwing the jabs, though. Even after telling him stop fucking with me, you still letting him know, like, bro, I'm going to tell everybody, bro.
Or you are. Or I'm going to make you do it. Just like you started at the beginning.
Facts.
Just like you started Eminem at the beginning and shit. And shout out Jaguar Wright, but she's off her fucking rocker with this Eminem proof theory she got. She's wilding. She makes me not want to hear the rest of her shit.
Faced a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra said that.
That's real
Yo,
hate.
you crazy right here.
That's real hate, though, nigga. You raised a piece of shit, all right? You skeeted in that woman and a piece of shit came out of there, dog. I wish he would fucking die. He's garbage. Like, this is some heavy shit for a rap beef. Here we go. Right there. The Weinstein shit, you didn't just put him into a big old sexual assault Hollywood monster. You put his name and you attached him to it. All right? It's getting hot.
Yeah.
he hates black
That's real because you look at dudes like Corey Feldman. You remember Corey Feldman?
I do.
The two Corys, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. And those dudes, Corey Feldman was telling us the horror stories years ago about Hollywood and about how they was doing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, even him always defending Michael Jackson, right? The guy that all of us and everybody looked at and said that guy's doing some strange shit. But the Weinstein that we looked at that had the suit on that didn't look like he was doing no strange shit was doing all the strange shit.
All the strange shit as well.
You know?
That's crazy, bro.
So boom. So he said that there's artists that are here to police.
The internet has definitely brought us closer to something that I think this shit probably been happening. They're probably been weird motherfuckers, you know what I mean? But social media,
Yeah.
the ability to get the information out to the people, not necessarily to like a news station and then let them decide what the people get. No, the internet gives everybody the ability to get the information.
Direct to consumer.
And direct to consumer, you can make the choice. You know what I'm saying?
Direct to consumer.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Shout out Lisa Rivera. She said, and everyone called him crazy. They all called him crazy. They made him crazy, calling him crazy. Not just the abuse that Corey Feldman went through, but all of it. There's a film too. I saved it because they kept deleting it. It's a documentary about all the shit that he was talking about in Hollywood, and it's like I can see it. You know, I've been places. I'm in the game. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I ran with a motherfucker that you couldn't put him in those kind of positions. X would bite your fucking face off. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't in that part of the world like that. You know?
Yeah.
But in Hollywood with movies and TVs, I see it all the time. Again, shout out to Zaya. Got the sneaker addict T-shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody.
Yo, I appreciate you, dog. It's looking good, looking crispy.
Somebody in the chat was like, "Yo, I need that in a medium." I said, "Man, every once in a while they come back. I'm hoping the red one come back one day. We'll see."
Yeah, I'm about to start dropping some stuff in the next couple of weeks, and more so like sooner than later. Like I got my samples in. Well, I didn't get them in today. I paid for them today, so they should be produced probably by the weekend because I'm testing out a new bass. So I want more like a loose fitting,
nice.
a little bit more vintage look to the T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely dropping it again.
For sure. I'll keep y'all posted, chat. Y'all already know. Make sure y'all go sub. I put the link in the chat. Shout out Dan Sosa on the check-in. Shout out Big Blanc. Appreciate y'all. So him saying that there's artists there to police it, just think about all of the people that they look at and they say, oh, they're in cahoots with Diddy. This person, that person. Those be the artists that police it. Diddy, we're finding out was the artist. Because it gets different from you beating up your girlfriend to where you got a container full of women that's getting shipped to you or from you, bro. You know?
Yeah, Diddy's was a little different because I don't feel like when you say trafficking, like I look at it on a large scale, like containers full of people.
Yeah.
But trafficking could be
you just took her across state lines.
Yeah, and the thing I think that's how they call him. Like the situation with Cassie, even though she's in a relationship, he's abusing her, but he's abusing her across them lines. You know what I'm saying? So that's when all that shit comes into play.
And technically pimping. It's human trafficking as far as they're
concerned. Crazy. Yo, Diddy into some shit, bro. Like just having just random, like that's crazy. Like you just hiring random fucking, sex motherfuckers to come fuck your bitch.
And according to dude, he would send dudes out in hats to go recruit chicks in places and bring them back over there. But no different from these monsters that throw parties in these Mexican towns so that they could pick out the young, pretty girl that they want to keep.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that human trafficking, it can be seen in many different ways. But to me, they all stem from the same thing. Because if a prostitute gets kidnapped today, she might end up in the back of one of those trucks tomorrow with a million other prostitutes from a million other places that all got thrown in one box. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's all the same fucked up problem. And I'm with all the shit that Vitaly does. I'm with the shit that the Mr. Predator dude on Instagram does. Slap him up, whatever.
Yo, you seen that? Do you follow those? There's ones that I began on Twitter that me and Tony be exchanging and stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen them, but there's like a little group of them guys that they slap motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And my only issue is that, bro, like you can't swap spots in the trip to jail.
Yeah, you can't give them a W.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, it can't be that you go to jail for smacking them. That doesn't make no sense.
I agree.
The point is you got to put them in jail. So if you're gonna catch them, bro, do it the right way. And what I feel like is, bro, all that paperwork that you got, bro, get that all together. You know what I mean? And I know that police in real life would probably try to cut that content. They don't want you to go make that contact with that person. At the very least, if you're gonna do it, have all that paperwork ready. So when the police show up, you give them the whole stack, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Not you shoveling through some copies and you don't know what you're going to give them. No, you already got a manila envelope. Yo, look, bang, homie been doing all this, everything. Give them the case on the silver platter. The better info they got, the more chance that he's going to go to jail. And then let him get jail justice. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him getting the justice of some dude trying to film a YouTube video and then you smack him and then you go to jail.
Right.
Or you risk going to jail. Because the dude is just getting lucky because he be telling them, like, call the police. I'm going to tell them that you're this. In a way, if you think about it, he's really letting them niggas go.
Yeah, you giving them the choice.
He's letting them go. He's not calling the police saying, come over because he want to get the smack in.
Well, I believed before I saw the Vitali shit, I believed that what I thought was that they were telling them, because I used to hate when they would say that, where they would say, if you don't come outside and talk to us, we're calling the police. And I'm thinking, fuck that. You calling the police anyway. You have to put this dude on papers. Because if you smack him up and you let him go, he's going to take out what you did to him on his next victim. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. So, but it wasn't until I saw.
He's going to learn what to look for. That whole experience that you just did with him.
Nothing.
Right. It's the same way with when you go to jail, you only become a better criminal. If you let him go, he's only going to become a better pedophile. You know what I mean? He's going to know what to look for. He's going to, he's not going to take the chance to meet in a spot. And then you're right. When he finally does get that victim, you don't know if he's going to take out that anguish that he went through when he got slapped a couple times.
Yeah.
He might take that out on the victim.
Because the only reason they do it is because it's the only thing they can overpower is children. You know what I'm saying? It's the only thing that they can beat. You can't beat the guy that just slapped you the fuck up.
Hell nah, and I'm waiting for a motherfucker to don't get me wrong, I'm not defending no pedophile, but every time I watch them videos, I'm like, bro, I'm surprised the pedophile don't swing back.
Well, I mean, but look at Bupac and look at the dude that got shot up in that Target. You know what I'm saying?
That was the only one. Yo, as a matter of fact, it's the same crew. It's the same crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of those guys are ex-military.
Yo, I got something else. I hate to take it this route, but I definitely like entertaining this conversation. Something that I've noticed, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I feel like whenever they get a black perpetrator, they don't go to hands as quick, if at all. It's really the white Higgins that is getting smacked the fuck up. Now, there's one exception. They did have a black dude on there, but the thing is that they asked him. They said, "Yo, we could let you go, but we gotta smack you."
Oh, I saw that one. He's like, "I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work."
Okay, bang, and he took the slap. The white dudes, they not even asking them. They're waiting till they say something stupid, and then and then they kind of like go blank and shit, where they kind of like get frozen up and shit like that. But I feel like they ain't doing that they're not doing that to I'm not seeing black people just getting straight smacked. The black dude I seen, he got asked if he could get smacked. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna see.
Other than that black dude, bro, that one black dude, I haven't seen none else. No other black dude just get straight. I'm talking about straight smack. Say something stupid, get smacked. Not get, hey, can we smack you or we'll let you go? No. Just smack that nigga.
Well, they probably learned their lesson in that Target.
The only other black dude was the dude that shot
him. Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, but they ain't doing that to no black niggas, man.
He was like, yo, man, I got shot in a Target last time.
Yeah, that's just crazy. But they get and I know we clown about it, but my whole message is, bro, be safe, bro. Like, the fact that you got shot catching a pedophile, my nigga, that's an L.
That's an L.
That's an L. Okay, y'all do great work. If motherfuckers get caught, yo, cool, bro. Like, salutes, but you can't take an L to a pedophile, bro. That's crazy. You getting shot, you having to go to the hospital, you got a medical bill now, you got to lay up in the house, you in pain, you got to take medication. Bro, that's an L. The pedophile guy beat you.
Yeah. Look at the other guy, the guy that died. The Bupac guy. Same thing. He would roll in hot. See, they show up. See, what he would do is he would
bake them. Who died? Somebody died?
Yeah, Bupac.
Who's that?
Boopac. You don't know about Bupac?
No.
Bupac. There's not. You can find some things on YouTube about him.
But he a content creator?
Yeah. Well, he used to do the same thing. He was a pedal hunter, and but he would come in hot. So like he'd call them, they'd come in the parking lot. He'd walk over and smash the window out. What you doing here, bitch? And start smacking motherfuckers up, and they eventually shot him and killed him.
And the thing is that, it might not. I'm not even saying a tough guy going to shoot you.
No, it's cobarde.
Nervous. And I be saying this also, like, yo, you got to remember, bro, if you catching somebody in that situation, bro, they probably in their mind think that their life is over.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with a nigga that thinks that his life is over.
That
means that he's willing to die, my nigga. He might take you with him.
I type it in your chat all of the time when these conversations are happening. I type it in Spanish. And there's a saying called El valiente muere cuando el cobarde quiere, which means the valiant man dies when the coward wants him to. You corner a coward that is thinks his life is over, he will end you right then and there.
Think about it, like if you've been behind the scenes getting away with this shit, and then all of a sudden, and then on top of that, a nigga got a camera, he recording you like you in a public place,
telling you to call your mom.
Be yelling in the Target like, this guy came to me to say. But I'd be surprised if they be walking. I'm like, yo, run, bro, run. You like anybody could just grab you right now and do something to you, and nobody would give a fuck. Which nobody is supposed to give a fuck. That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. They deserve everything that's coming to them. But my nigga, like, yo, you gonna get hurt out here, bro. Like, so. If that person feels so cornered to the point where they feel like, oh shit, that's it, it's over. I'm gonna lose my family, I'm gonna lose my job, and their life is literally flashing before their eyes, my nigga, they might kill you. Plain and simple.
Yeah, like I said with Bupac, it's happened. It's happened.
That's right.
And then there's two things that I take from that part. So we were talking about, them telling them, oh, we'll call the police if this, if that. I liked when I saw Vitaly make somebody take the lie detector, and he's like, tells the camera, we gonna call the police anyway. Now this is,
I liked that. I did.
This is where my disappointment came in. It wasn't just with him. Cool, Vitaly needs to get views. He needs to do this, that, the other. That's fine. That's dandy. You got to get these fuckers on paper. What disappointed me was California cops not showing up. Like you said, these guys had all their evidence, notebooks full of shit. And from my understanding, from a lot of people that I talked to in the chat and in the Discord, California just doesn't prosecute these fucking cases. We got a lawyer homie that be around here, Fernando, and he said, man, it's hard because they're not actually talking to a 14-year-old. It's hard to prosecute them. You know what I'm saying?
And they be, I feel like they be using a line that, it's not an acceptable line, but it does leave it open to, maybe like a defense attorney to say, bro, they role playing. You know what I mean? They role playing. They, it's like imagination. Mm-hmm. He wasn't really gonna do it.
Yeah,
it's the internet.
It's the internet. Yeah, and then turn it around on the decoys and say they're just getting their rocks off, and they, you know what I'm saying? Because they look at the
or
kids.
even have it saying that they're targeting me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because really, if you think about it, they are targeting you.
Definitely.
But it's not how would you say it? It's not like an official investigation. It's like an off books investigation. Right. But bro, when have they ever been able to take an off books investigation into a courtroom and then get a conviction? Right. It's got to be on paper. It's got to make sense.
And that's usually the second thing the smart ones say. They say, "Oh, this is entrapment."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then the other thought that I had is there was something that made me uncomfortable is when those guys are screaming in these stores, he wants to do this and this and that to a little kid and this and that. Well, there's kids in that fucking store, bro, and you guys are saying all kind of wild expletive shit, and it's like now you're not doing no good right there with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And on top of that, in most instances, you are actually committing a crime.
You're committing a fucking crime.
What you're doing is you're trying to incite someone in the public to do harm to this person. Right. And technically, that's a crime, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, not to defend, but, bro, you can't take the L to the pedophile, bro. Like, you gotta be profesh. And that's why, especially with the content creation, I'd rather get it from somebody that keeps it real profesh, which to me is homie from Texas, the dude that caught EDP.
Is that the big scrangly dude?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love the style, bro. His style is the perfect style. If we could just duplicate him 100 times and send that shit out, I feel like shit would go well. And that's the way he is now, not any time other. Now I watch all of his joints, and bro, his joints be an hour and a half, 2 hours. Do you know why? Because he's literally sitting there and he's just chit chatting. And what happens is chit chat creates more evidence.
Comfort. Everything comes out.
Comfort. Yo, the person is telling them everything. And then at the very end, when the police show up, bro, he does the ultimate 360 in a super nice way. And he goes to the office. He says, yep, he told me that he did this. He told me that he did that. He told me he has child porn on his phone. You can check his child right now. And the other person is even looking at him like, damn, my nigga, I told you that in confianza. Nigga, like, not to tell him.
I thought we were having a moment, bro.
It's beautiful. The thing is that it's long because he could be chit-chatting it up, right? And then there's other funny instances where the other day he had a motherfucker bring a big-ass burrito, and then he ate the burrito while he was listening.
I saw that clip.
I thought that shit was hilarious, bro. But some of them, they just be coming in too hot, bro. They come in too hot. You know, at least him, he got his paperwork. He comes in, everything is real chill. And even him, he's had someone pull a knife out on him. And he be super calm and chill, bro.
Yeah, you know? even with, you know, when we were watching the Vitali shit, I said, man, they need a good producer. They need a good producer, because I think about those kids that was in the laundromat in the bathroom with Buddy. Buddy could have straight razored every one of them across their throat before anybody got through that door, period, point blank. The decoys are donezo. You're out of here. You know what I'm saying? A producer would have never let that door close without eyes in that room. Now, I don't know if they had eyes in that room that we didn't see, but I think
there was a few times that I felt like the decoys, you're in that position way too long. Right? Like, come on, we gotta have a cue when these higgers come in.
They need a producer.
You can never determine. Like, one of them higgers came in and already started taking off his pants, and the higger had to say, "Whoa, hold on."
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, that's crazy, bro. And now I understand, like, because I used to watch Chris Hansen, right? And they used to have the girl, but they would position her behind the bar, and then as soon as the dude would walk, she would scurry to the back, and I would just be like, bro, leave her there a little longer so we could get. But no, you got to get her the fuck up out of there, because bro, he could go crazy. Remember,
these motherfuckers atrevidos.
Yeah, he might be some psycho killer. It don't mean he gonna wait all day for it. He might kill her right there. So yeah, you got to get the fuck up out of there.
And there's like a 21-foot rule that the police use. They say that an armed suspect with a knife can close the distance within 21, steps right away. You know what I'm saying? Like 21 feet right away. So
that bathroom, he would have murked all them mugs.
And you've seen these guys walk into the house and just start getting that. They're that comfortable in what they do that they just take off their clothes and shit.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
All right, so let's get back to this joint real quick. What is this one? This one is...
They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and
So they be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them Tinder.
calling them Tinder. The
family away. All right, so he's standing on it. All right, we're getting closer to the end here. Let's see. Boom. What's
Drake, I hear you like him.
So now you bowed your head at that one. Now let me tell you, there's a clip. Man, I'm gonna pull it up before this is over. There's a clip from the video, and during this line, Kendrick is saying to any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. And he's doing like this. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him, right? And then they cut it with a video of Drake and some little girl on a TikTok video doing this shit. Okay? Mind you, and the man wears barrettes in his hair, bro. My niece
all that. He be painting his fingernails now and everything. Oh, man, yeah.
Now.
Fuck, bro.
Right? He's wearing more barrettes than them little girls is wearing in the
hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case.
All right, here we go. And Baka got a weird case while he's still around. Certified lover boy.
Certified pedophiles. Wah, 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 wah.
All right. This guy
And not
Walker.
pedophile as in one, but pedophiles as in multiple.
Plural.
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 Yes. Don't forget that part. That's
So
important.
now I'm gonna pull up this. Article real quick on Baca. Right. Let's get this screen up here. Boom. Let's share this tab. Bow. All right. I'm getting the hang of this shit. Boom. So let's go through Baca's shit real quick. I just want to go through his allegations. Baca was his former bodyguard that became, I guess, one of his artists. All right. And supposedly certified Canadian street dude. And who is Baca Not Nice? Where is it? Where's his connection to Drake? What was Baca Not Nice charged with? All right. Salutes to the chat. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I appreciate Zaya for coming through and hanging out. Salutes to y'all. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. Subscribe if you have yet to do so. Ghost Watchers, it don't cost you a motherfucking thing. Just a little bit of like, just a little like you'll feel guilty because if there's some hate in you, but that's it, That's it. All right. In 2014, Baca Not Nice was arrested for allegedly forcing a 22-year-old woman into prostitution. The following year, per the Toronto Sun, he pled guilty to assaulting the woman and failing to comply with conditions for unrelated firearms charges. The procuring for prostitution and human trafficking charges against him were dropped because the woman refused to testify. According to the authorities, the victim got into an argument with Baca when she found him passed out drunk as food burned in the oven. She told him off for falling asleep with food cooking, and he allegedly pushed her to the floor. The woman allegedly worked as an escort and was reportedly in a relationship with him at the time of the incident. Did Baca serve time in prison? Baca Not Nice was sentenced to 6 months in prison following his guilty plea, but he avoided further time behind bars because he already spent 10 months in custody following his 2014 arrest. Upon his release in 2015, Drake celebrated the news in a since-deleted Instagram post. Something in the air today. A lot of good things happening at once, but this one means the most. Been waiting for 11 months. Baca finally home. Also on his Know Yourself track, Drake famously raps, I might declare it a holiday as soon as Baca get back on the road. Baca pimping bitches. All right? He said, man.
Now, let me ask you a question.
There we go. Let's get it.
A man that is a pimp, that is pimping girls that are, under 18, are they considered pedophiles? Or are they just considered pimps?
Yeah, no, I think you're still putting them in a you're still putting. Listen, if they're under 17, they ain't got no place to be. What's the word?
Because when a pimp goes, I feel like when a pimp goes to jail, doesn't he get respect for being a pimp? But technically, ain't he violating women?
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know how much respect they get in the joint. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much respect they get in the joint. I mean, listen, believe it or not, I used to. You know who Bishop Don Juan is?
Yeah.
So then there's Bishop Don Juan, and then there was his partner, which is another dude named Minister Seymour. I used to run with these pimps. I used to smoke in Bishop Magic Don Juan's mama's basement with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I never saw no underage shit or no shit like that. But I would think that somebody pimping underage girls would probably be a hot streak, somebody that you didn't fucking want around that could get you indicted in on their shit. So I don't know how they get treated. I just know that if you got a skin beef in the joint, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Big Blanc from the O said they're monsters too. Sex trafficker is their title.
Because really, if you think about it, like, not to sound crazy or nothing, the only difference between a pimp and a fucking rapist is the story that they tell you. Because a lot of them pimps don't they be sexually assaulting the fucking chicks?
Yeah, I mean, but it would have to be. See, that's on a cultural basis. The culture of pimping, it's on a 1-to-1 basis per story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's a dude that maybe he's happily got a wife at home and don't fuck none of them hoes. He just get bread off of them and protect them. You know, There's pimps that have day jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it with my own eyes. But I think at the end of the day, if it has to do with human trafficking to a sense of you just shipping bitches back and forth between motherfuckers and you treating them like property, you're not there to protect them. That ain't your pimping. You're not there to get paid with them. You're there to exploit them. You know, if they're underage, to me, that I would call them a pedophile. If I'm in a joint with a pimp and I know he was pimping underage girls, I'm gonna treat him like I would treat a pedophile. That's how I see it. You know. Again, it don't have to be true for each and every one. Sometimes a woman that's out there is looking for a man to watch her back and to make sure she gets her money and all of that shit. You know, but she's not looking to have her 14-year-old out there on the stroll because dude said so either. So that, to me, that's a different beef right there. That's when you went from pimp to fucking, you know. Yeah, supplying minors to a pedophile is the same shit. You know, it's trafficking. It's all of the above. Now, with this dude here, she didn't testify. She didn't testify one or two reasons. Either she recants her statement and feel like, okay, he didn't slap me up, or they put pressure on her and say, bitch, you're not going to get me jammed up like this. We're going to do something to you. You know, it's not a good look, right? So let me ask you, you're in a position, you're Drake. You got a homie, a right-hand man like that. He got some questionable shit on this shit. How do you treat him? That's the question Kendrick's asking. Why is he still around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. You know?
I'll tell you this, bro. Like, and I've always said it. Like, if my homie, you know, if I find out tomorrow that motherfucking Shy was a fucking murderer, he fucking killed 10 people. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not gonna stop being Shy a friend. Like, if I was originally your friend, my nigga, like, I'm still gonna be your friend. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, you just got problems right now. All right, you murdering motherfuckers. I got to say, why are you doing that? Mm-hmm. You know, I just don't think that I'd be able to do it for like a friend on a level of like being like a true like pedophile, right? Now, here's another thing, because I always tell this to people, and it's not to disrespect people, but bro, like if you got a problem with something under the age of 18, complaining to someone on the internet like me is not going to do nothing. You got to complain to your Congress people. Mm-hmm. I truly believe that every state should be 18.
I agree.
It shouldn't be no, it's 18. 18 is when, you know, that could take place if you want to hook up with somebody or whatever the case may be. Anything under that, then it's a no, obviously. Mm-hmm. Right. I just don't think I'd be able to do it for a friend. So like, you know, and I don't want to put that on you. If I have a friend and I find out that they were, you know, having sex with a fucking 12-year-old, I got to cut you off. You know, if I knew a friend, you know, anything. And here's the thing though, because I still look at it as a legality thing, right? And I know to some people it's a moral thing. I understand that, but I grade things based off what's legal. Okay. If I got a homie and, you know, they're in a relationship with a 17-year-old, like, I'm not mad at that person. That's your own business, dog. Like, I could care less. Is it legal? What you're doing is illegal, right? If it's legal, then, bro, it's really my morals. And the thing is that my moral compass is not the same as yours. Like, there might be some stuff that I'm cool with that you might say, no, I'm not cool with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the moral thing is anybody and everybody can have something different. The law is the same for everybody. If you're following the law, I can't hate. Would I do it? No, but I can't hate on you for doing it. You know what I mean? So
you're saying if he's in a place where it's 17.
If he's in a place where it's 17 and, you know, that's how it rocks, then yeah, like, I'm not going to be mad at you, like, you know, but, you know, at the same time, like, I'm just saying on the level of like friendship, like, if you a murderer, bro, I'm still going to be your friend. If you could be a scamming nigga, I might still be your friend. Just don't be scamming me.
Yeah, that brings up another question.
Like, that scamming shit is gonna get you fucking killed. Don't you ever scam me though, man. Just don't do it to me.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of people shitted on Pebs when Pebs first came along, and I told everybody the same thing, bro. Like, Pebs ain't shitting on me. I ain't got no problem. Absolutely. That's for y'all to take it up with her.
Absolutely.
You know, whoever got shitted on, you got to take it up with her.
Okay. Absolutely.
But the one thing is the pedophile thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I feel like you got to cut a friend off. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, and, you know, I'll put it out there. I'm a person that I believe, bro, there's no reason to get an underage girl. There's no reason to rape a female. Why? Because we have the ability where we could pay for pussy. It's not illegal. I mean, it is illegal. Don't get me wrong. You could get in trouble for it, but it's still an option. I would rather get in trouble for paying a prostitute than fucking raping a prostitute. Raping a prostitute, you're going to jail for a longer period of time. Like, a nigga that pay for pussy, bro, like, you might get in trouble, but bro, you're not going to get in the trouble that a person that raped a female did. You know what I'm saying? So at least with me, like friendship, like, yeah, I would grade it. Like, if you were a pedophile, like, like real deal pedophile.
Now,
like,
here's the thing that brings up another conversation, a conversation that I had with Jay of the Flores twins, where he said, man, think about it though, Shy. Because I look at it like this, like, yeah, like, oh, you into little kids, I can't fuck with you. And then he was like, yeah, Shy, but you'd fuck with him if he was a murderer. Now my thing is, there's a difference between a serial killer and somebody that fights to survive. You know what I'm saying?
And even if you my friend, I'm still questioning you based off who did you kill?
Yeah, why you killing motherfuckers?
You kill a bunch of innocent people, money. No, nigga, go in the hood and murk out on drug dealers, murk out on motherfuckers that got guns. Like, don't just go around killing fucking, just innocent people. Like, that's just stupid.
Right. Makes sense. Hold on one second. What the fuck happened here? Oh, there it is. All right, cool. So that's Baca. So that's what he was bringing up about Baca. Baca seems to be someone that, you never know. Listen, and here's the thing: we can classify a pimp and say, oh, he's a pimp, but we don't know if he's buying chicks off of a box truck. We don't know that. That's why he said they're weird charges. We don't know if you forced the woman into prostitution. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing has, like, I'm saying right now, a pimp. Like, if I come to a pimp and I got a girl for sale, and he look at her and she look good, and he like, oh shit, I can make money off of her, and he's already plotting, and then I say, oh well, she fucking 15. Like, what's the pimp gonna do? Is he gonna tell me, oh hell no, take this bitch out of here? I don't, or does he take her?
Wait, say that again.
So I've always wondered, because I be saying like, yo, like a lot of these stories that you be hearing about the pimps, a lot of the girls be saying, oh, I was 15 when I started with him, or I was this age when I started with him. I got taken somewhere and brought over here. I'm 15. I'm like, but damn, did the pimp nigga know that you was 15? Like, when they passed you, like, as far as it may sound, like when they trafficking you and a trafficker hands over a girl to a pimp or somebody like that, and it, you find out that she's underage. Do you reject her and say, no, I can't take that one? I need a girl that's 18.
I'm sure there's probably some that do, but that's a lot of moral that's a lot of
moral ethics in a game
to ask you need for somebody. And I'm sure 99.9% of them didn't have that moral ethics, and they're child predators and child traffickers. You know? Shout out Perfecto J777. Said this is great content. He said the answer is yes. I'm trying to get your shit to pop up. Crash Out says, speaking from a parent point of view, a child should still be 25 because some young adults aren't adults fully in their brain development. Yes, Crash Out. I understand what you're saying, but the courts did not see it that way, and we got to deal with legalities, because that's the only thing we could stand on is legalities. Now, that might be someone's moral decision. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. What do I have in common to talk to an 18-year-old about, right? I get it, you know what I mean? But that's not how the world works. The world works by law, and I'm only gonna keep that, 18 years old. It's up to you from there. If you ain't figure it out from that point, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Crash Out. Crash Out said, if you pay a hooker for pussy, you're just as worse as the pimp. You're contributing to his, what is that? To his cost, to his pay. Here's the thing, man. Some people would think that prostitution should be legal if a woman chooses to be that. If a woman chooses that life and chooses to be that. Because America pick and chooses also. Don't get it fucked up. Hey, where's it legal at? Is it legal anywhere in this country? Prostitution? Big Blanc said, great point, Crash. What real conversation does an adult have with someone fresh out of high school? I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree. But the legalities are the legalities, and does it make a man a creep for being an adult? That should look at. Don't Leonardo DiCaprio get a fresh one at 18, 19, and then get rid of him at 25? I see it out there. You know what I'm saying? So we holding people to an accountability level that the law isn't holding people to. What do we got here? I can't even see what that is.
Luna Das just subscribed on YouTube.
Shout out Luna on the check-in. I appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Boom, 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 boom. Rilo said facts. Crash out. The mind is not fully developed until 25, and you charging young man at 12 years old as an adult for a murder case. Another situation we should take deep dive into. Yes, Cali and Portland. They both. You gotta rewrite that one, Crash. I don't even know what you're trying to say there, but yeah. So if there's places in this country where prostitution is legal, then again we've come to another thing where the laws have not reached everybody's level of morality and what people want. As far as people want people to be with 25-year-olds, again, like Zaya said, you got to talk to your lawmakers about that. You know,
Yeah.
and from we can't even get our lawmakers in this country to agree on 18 across the board. So.
I've always wondered about that. I always wonder why they just didn't do 18 across the board. That's it, man.
Same reason weed is different in different places, because you got your federal and you got the states that want to feel like they have some kind of. We still got some powers. We still got our own values. The big old government can't change what we do here. So that's what we run into, you know. But again, those are moral decisions. But I don't think I'm not gonna look at a man and call him a pedophile if he's 30 with an 18-year-old, if he's 60 with an 18-year-old. As long as he hasn't been broomsticking her, because we can't say the word with the G on here. As long as he ain't been brooming her from 14 years old, which is what they're accusing Drake of doing, which is why we're gonna show some. We're gonna get out of here soon. We in it. I'm not in a hurry. Isaiah, you let me know when you gotta ride out. Those are the things they're saying about Drake. Drake, are you broomsticking these young ladies to it? Because guess what? How can I put it? I'm the one in the family that all the kids love, and that the teenagers get their words of encouragement on the day of this and that. You know what I'm saying? But that's out loud and in public to be talking to little girls about their boyfriends and shit like that. I don't understand what these motherfuckers are doing in Hollywood, because that shit's weird. All right, and we're gonna see that right now in this video clip, but. Again, the laws haven't reached people's moral compasses yet, so that's something to take into consideration. Also said, but you can join the military and sacrifice your life before legally drinking. Big Blanc said Nevada has 2 legal spots. There you go. We can't even agree to it in this country. The Bunny Ranch and another one. Crash Out said California, Portland, Oregon got streets where hookers work. They call the stip. They work on the blade. There it is. You know what I'm saying? So. I can't be mad at a woman or a man that pays a woman for what she wants to get paid for, and he's gonna get what he wants, and the pimp's gonna get what he wants too, because she's gonna break him off. I can't be mad at that, you know. If the man decides he wants to go pay for some ass, that's on you, bro. As long as there's some kind of ethics involved and babies ain't being hurt over this and women ain't being forced to do it. But since the beginning of time, there have been women that have been willing to do it, you know. Perfecto J77 said, "Take the bitch out, or he's a pedo." You guys, we got to get the typing together, y'all. Salutes. All right, let me. So we went through dude. Dude got a weird case, so that's on there. All right, buddy got a weird case. Let me see. There we go. Is it this one?
Why is he around? So my love.
Right. Boom. Got that one there. Now.
The 2 catchiest parts of the song.
Yeah. I got them both on my soundboard, bro. I keep them on my soundboard, bro. Every time like a picture of Chapo or a picture of Escobar pops up and shit, I hit one of them joints. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's this one. Right. I put the whole label on me. I'm gonna get them dropped. Sweet Chin Music, and I won't pass the ox. How many stocks? Oh no, that's the second verse. I want the beginning. And your homeboy needs subpoenas. That predator moving flocks. That name got to be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. Right? Shit's looking crazy out there for these guys. Also said prostitution is the oldest profession. Right? And it ain't gone nowhere. Ain't nobody stopped it in a million years. If you could look in the Bible and find prostitution, what? You know what I'm saying? The history, all the history books. Jonathan said, isn't escorts in Las Vegas with their testing a form of prostitution? I could have sworn I've seen YouTube videos and advice about it. Massage parlors, where you get a handy, all of that shit, man. The shit is rampant. There's no lack of women out there. Now, if it's in a place where, if they legalized it, and there was women that wanted to do that, why am I mad at them? Why am I mad at them? They got to eat, right? So it is what it is. Salute Crash Out. All right, so everybody needs subpoena. They got to register the names. Also, the album cover was hilarious because the album cover or the song cover was hilarious.
With all the little dots at the house.
All right, I'll put that shit on the screen real quick.
Up, man.
Let me see. Oh, shit, wrong one. He said, that's fucked up. I want to share this one here. There it is. Where'd it go? Boom. So he made the house. He put the house with all the little marks for the registry from the registry app. All right. This is Drake's house. And Kendrick put all these little marks. That's a whole lot of standing on it, if you ask me, for somebody that's just rap battling. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a whole lot of shit right there. Right? And now I'm going to get to the last music clip. The last music clip is Drake waving a white flag. All right, let me switch this.
What up, Shy?
What up, Peps? Salutes.
Salutes.
Big Blanc from the O said it's not really legal, Jonathan. Vegas turns a blind eye to it, but it's not legal to sell sex in Vegas.
It's crazy because have you ever been to Vegas?
No.
Bro, when you walking on the strip, there's people that have like little cards that they give you, and the card is a fucking naked bitch with a number on it. Crazy, bro. And they just, bro, I'm talking about they be on the block, on every single block. It'd be a lady right there with a book bag full of little flyers. They're little flyers. It's like that big, like that big, bro. And she just be, they do selling, like that.
Selling nickel bags of ass all day.
Bro, just handing out free flyers to everybody. And when you see the flyer, it's a naked female on there and it got a number and it has a price and it says call to direct to room.
Right.
So imagine it. Yeah, I get it that they turn a blind eye, but bro, that's blinder than a motherfucker. The shit is out there.
Because they calling them though. Because they calling them too. Police chief got them cards, a collection of them cards. They probably trade them shits like fucking baseball cards in that precinct.
That shit is wild, bro.
So the last music clip is, to me, Drake waving the right flag. And again, what's the first thing that they say when they get caught? I ain't never done this shit before. You know, this never happened. So I feel like this is kind of the same vein.
Let's get to that now. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was...
This was another big mistake. He said, my mom came over today and I was like, mother I, wait a second. That's the one record where you say you got molested. Ah, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. It's a big fucking fail in a battle of this stature when you take something that a man said in a song that you're trying to use against him and you get it wrong. You have to get it right. The song he's speaking of was not about... So he's turning it on him now. This is like the guys that be like, well, I was like that as a kid and I came here to teach them and help them and make sure that they don't go that route. You know what I'm talking about, Zaya? Yeah. It feels like he's turning it on him now, saying you were a victim of molestation. That's why you keep talking to me about this, right? He's like, oh, I just put it together in that song that you said you were molested. The whole song is about his mom being molested. It has nothing to do with him.
Oh, shit. So Drake fucked it up.
So Drake fucked it up, shot himself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? And he's over here. To me, the worst thing he could have said, it's different than us fighting with trolls on the internet. These are two guys throwing these big giant songs at each other. You know what I'm saying? To fuck up like that and to be like, now I'm bored. You just keep saying the same shit. You keep lying on me. You keep misdirecting on me. Now, the whole time he tried to say that they fed Kendrick information to get Kendrick to speak and shit like that. And then he said that the stuff that Kendrick had for the single cover, which was a glove and some Ozempic medication, I believe, and shit like that, he was saying that was fake. The guy that Kendrick had came with receipts, had a video of him placing those things down and having the picture taken for the cover. Like, it was all, everything he said, he could, for all I know, he could have a fucking hiding little daughter somewhere right now. And we can't put it past him because he hit a son before. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I feel like this I didn't do it argument here. I feel like he stepped on his dick doing it.
Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile rap.
So he's talking all of this shit, but that never happened to him. He got it wrong. He fucked it up.
That's the shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing.
All right. So he's backing up. He's waving the white flag. It's over with. So you got to take that L, Papa. You lost, and now we're gonna see if you're guilty in the court of public opinion too. You know what I'm saying? You probably start reflecting. That right there. How many times you gonna say I never done this before? You know what I'm saying? I never done this before.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested.
It's the fourth time. You know what I'm saying? He just keep on and keep on. That's cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me sound like you panicking over the shit.
I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought
that line is so fucking trash. I only like Drake in the midst of battle. My favorite Drake song is Duppy, the shit he did against Pusha T. And it's like he always throws one line in there that's trash. This whole that A minor, but niggas gotta be B sharp. That shit is garbage right there. Like, too easy.
You left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's.
Now there we go. That Millie Bobby Brown shit. That's a big one. It's a big one.
I never look twice at no teenager.
Again, you're gonna tell me how you don't fuck with teenagers again, bro?
I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping up.
All right, I'm just trying to make sure I ain't getting clapped over here.
For real.
Did
they now here's the thing, did they you know that YouTube pulled that, right?
He did.
But I'm saying, well, not, you know what I mean by pulled it, where you can play these songs.
You can?
Yes.
How? Wait,
YouTube,
what happened?
YouTube pulled the copyright thing from both Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I don't know if they put it back up, but
really,
yeah, like, bro, this beef right here, there was a lot of content creators that made a lot of money because they got paid for those views. Yeah. So
because I know that at one point, I saw Smack talking about how Smack was the one that reached out to Kendrick and had Kendrick was the one that reached out and opened up and said, no, we're not putting no that Kendrick unlocked it for himself. I didn't know they unlocked the Drake side too.
Have it, yeah.
So then Drake started sending out fucking lawsuits to get the shit off of platforms and took it off streaming platforms and all kind of shit after this one here, because he was done. This is his. It's a wrap. It's over with right here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me check the chat real quick. Shout out Luna on the check-in. I appreciate you. Rilo said, hell no, church the bishop slapping pimping for underage girls. That ain't happened. We should have known Drake was a chomo. He was groped by Birdman. And he was, now here's the thing. It could have even been pre-Birdman. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I said, well, he was an actor. He was a child actor. What they say about Diddy, that his mom could have been the one that was facilitating young girls and all this bullshit and all of these girls to get violated by Diddy his whole life. So these are not things that just happen to dudes as they become adults. For some of them, it's something that's been implanted and inbred in them since they was children. You know? Let's see what we got here. Shout out Luna. She said, there's drama streams going on. I got bored with them, realized this conversation was happening. Salutes. Crash Out was about to go in. Salutes, Crash Out. I appreciate you. So this was his goodbye to the battle right here.
Kelly, and then he says it again in his speech. Said if they deleted his music and your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
And now you hollering at his chick like. You the creep vibes continue. You talking about he beating her, but now you wanna throw dick on her now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about here, Drake?
I promise.
So now he talks, and to me, this was the nails in the coffin.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working.
Good luck.
You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but. It is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop.
And he's saying you got it burnt out, but he's saying that like, please stop. They're screaming pedophile everywhere I go. They're screaming wop, 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 wop everywhere I go, bro. But it's too late. Cat's out the bag.
One before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit.
Tripling down again. A minute ago, it's 10, and you keep going, and you got it burnt out, and you're tripling it. He sounds like, to me, this song was the biggest mistake. It was, to me, he might as well have confessed, or he might as well have told you got me. I can't make, even if I'm not a pedophile, I can't make it look like I'm not one now. You know what I'm saying? Because he just sounds desperate.
You know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Now. That's it. So prove it. That was his. I'm waiting for you to return the favor. Basically, all right. Now you got to prove this shit. I think dude stood on it too hard for him to just think this is something for some battle rap shit. Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? He stood on it too hard. It became the crux of the whole battle. It became the crux of the whole finish of everything. Is, hey, motherfucker, you a pedophile, bro. You know. Now, there's one video here I want to check out, and it is this one right here. Bow. Fucking with this, I'm getting this, I'm figuring out this fucking StreamYard shit.
Create a complete book, complete with design, images.
Drake is one of the most popular rappers today, and he has a lot to lose when it comes to the empire he has built. So I don't quite understand why he goes out of his way to engage with minors. He has quite a history when it comes to women who are barely legal, and at this rate, he's gonna be the next R. Kelly. So let's get into it. So Drake is a 34-year-old rapper from Toronto. You guys may recognize him from his early days on the television show Degrassi, but most people know him from his music because he's been extremely successful in mainstream media. Today, we're going to be focusing on Drake's inappropriate relationships with young women. And by young women, I don't mean 21, 22, 23-year-old women. I'm talking 14, 15, and 16-year-old girls who are...
Yo, what's up? That's your boy Gamble's alter ego right there?
This nigga? Yo. Oh, man.
Also celebrities themselves.
Very attractive.
Let's start off by talking about Drake's relationship with Millie Bobby Brown. So Millie is currently 17, but she met Drake when she was only 14 years old, and she shared details about how she met him to reporters on the red carpet.
Love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
That's weird to me, dog. A 30-year-old man, a 14-year-old girl. He think about, I miss you. What the fuck are you talking about, Drake? That shit's weird, dog. What do you think?
I think it's weird, especially when there's no connection. So, like, it would be different if they were working on a project together for months and then they separate and then you hit like, yo, bro, I miss you. Yo, we used to chill on the set and rock out and stuff like that. If you built that type of like relationship.
Right.
Now, I do believe that, especially like in the entertainment business, the music business, the acting business, bro, even in sneakers taught me this, bro. Like, you can't reject someone because of their age. You know what I mean? Like, when I go to sneaker events, bro, like, you know, like there's people that are 14, 15, 16 doing transactions, transactions with grown men and women, right? Same concept with actors and productions and stuff like that. Like, my nigga, like, if you want a production and your counterpart actor is underage, you can't just shy them away, right? So I would get if y'all were on a project together, and then okay, the project ends. You know, you hit a motherfucker with a text. Yo, hopefully you doing good. Yo, miss you. You know, because we used to see each other every day for a long period of time. We don't see each other now. But to just be sending that to someone, like, you know, what's that relationship like? Did they ever work together on anything? Were they ever on any sets? Or did they just meet and then I'm just hitting you talking about I miss you? No, that's weird.
It's weird. And I agree because I've worked with underage talent on movies and TV and shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you run into them later and you see them, hey, how you doing? Oh, long time no see. Gravy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Facebook post, congratulations on booking this, that, or the other. But there's no fucking I miss yous and fucking, and again, I'm going to say it one more time. He wears barrettes, bro. He wears barrettes. You know what I'm saying? He run around with these
I love Drake, but I wasn't feeling once I started seeing like the nails, painted black, and then
I feel like
I still fuck with the music. I'm just not feeling the look right now that they're doing. But I feel like artists, they try to play with their look too much sometimes. You know, they try to force being I don't want to say awkward, but it's almost like you're trying to force being the weird guy to make the weird guy look cool. You understand? Like, perfect example, right? I always use myself. When I was growing up, bro, I never matched, right? And I never matched because, bro, I got hand-me-downs. So the shit didn't match. I had to wear it that way. Nowadays, a lot of times I don't match. And a lot of people will tell me, yo, you got a real eccentric style where you don't match and it looks good and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't do it to be cool, bro. I did it because I didn't have it. You know what I mean? I learned to just go. I learned to dress based off a vibe and not matching because I wasn't getting hand down shit that matched. So I had to figure out my own style, my own way. And it was more so like, you know, how do I feel? You know, and a lot of times my shit don't match and I don't give a fuck. But when I did it, it wasn't because I was doing it to be cool. It was doing it because I didn't have it.
Yeah, there was an adjustment made. The other day, maybe 2 days ago, I was in your chat and you had on some orange and white dunks and you had on orange shorts. And I say, hey, man, what's wrong with Zed? This motherfucker matching today? He almost matching.
Sometimes it don't match. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it'll match. But for the most part, like, nah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And a lot of time with these people in Hollywood, it'd be their you know, their stylists and shit, pushing them into shit that they look goofy.
Be the stylish, yeah, making them wear some crazy shit, and definitely happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Crash Out said it. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, but it's definitely weird to be sending a fucking I miss you to somebody that
Yeah.
Bro, you weren't on no type of like production with them. Like you weren't around them. Like, you know, do you even know them? Like,
Yeah, we met. You're a big fan of the show. Okay, cool. She's 14. Y'all met. Y'all got y'all picture. It's all good. You see each other on social media. Haha. But inboxing or texting,
I miss you.
I miss you.
I miss you from like the one time we hung out. Like,
yeah,
no,
from
I
the
don't.
day I met you. Shit, like what? And here's
Yeah,
the thing. I expect it from a
Drake
14-year-old.
one of them guys that just be trying to be overly nice.
I expect it from the 14-year-old though, because the 14-year-old is not just meeting somebody; she's meeting a star, right? She's meeting a star. Oh, it's so cool that I can be friends with Drake, and they're like, oh, you people are just making a big thing out of nothing. Meanwhile, you don't know that he's a demon with snarling teeth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the kid, I can't expect her to know better, but she's letting it out. He said, I miss you. I said, I miss you. And he gives me advice about boys. And
it would make more sense if she's the one that's initiating, saying, oh, Drake, you're the best. I miss you. And then, I miss you back.
Yeah, miss you too. All
but
good,
not Drake being the one saying, I miss you. Like,
Okay.
now Drake the one telling you that he the fan of the show. He the fan of you on the show. Like,
And there's already smoke. There's already smoke. You fucking up, Drake. There's already smoke. Crash I said play the Jim Carrey video he made about Drake. We'll pull it up after I'm done with this. I haven't seen that video. That sounds hilarious. That Jim Carrey made a video about Drake.
You guys heard it for yourselves. A 14.
I miss you so. A great friend, and I met him in Australia.
About how she met him to reporters on the red carpet.
Love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
You guys heard it for yourselves. A 14-year-old Millie Bobby Brown was texting Drake, who's a 31-year-old man and shouldn't be texting any minor that he misses them. It's already clear that their relationship is uncomfy, but as the interview continues, it only gets worse.
He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
So at this point, Millie already had plans to go and hang out with a man who was twice her age. There's no...
If you give me the next 10 seconds, I'm going to show you how to get started in voiceover and land your...
No blame to put on Millie, but Drake should know that this is not alright. And it was weird to see them posting pictures of each other on social media.
Yeah, this is just too much. Y'all got, look at him. Champagne Poppy, Hawkins' very own. Like, bruh, you looking crazy right now. You fangirling this shit.
Millie captioned a photo of them together with a heart, and actually Drake sent over some merch to Millie before his album dropped back in 2018. So they obviously have some type of bond here. Let's go back to that interview because the reporter asked Millie, what type of advice does Drake give a 14-year-old girl?
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Am I the only one who thinks it's...
Fuck that. Ain't shit staying in no text messages with my 14-year-old. I'm at your fucking front door. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
the only thing I can see him saying about boys is, bruh, stay away from them. Follow your career. Focus on your career. Boys are going to be there forever. You know, like, focus on your career.
Boys are going to be there forever. Focus on your career. And if they're not there, I'll still be around when you turn 18, Millie. That's the kind of advice he's giving her. I'll still be here, Millie, when the other guys fucking do exactly what I say.
I'm going to be here waiting for you. Coño.
Incredibly weird that this grown man is giving this young girl advice about boys. Like, if it was like a little bit of like I don't know, like maybe because, Drake was kind of a child star and maybe he's been trying to, help and protect these other child stars. But it doesn't seem like they're talking about, I don't know, being a child star or being in Hollywood, but talking about Millie's relationship with boys. Millie did take to social media to clear up some rumors, but she wrote, "Why you gotta make a lovely friendship your headline? You guys are weird. For real. I'm lucky to have people in the business extend their time to help me further my career and offer their wisdom and guidance," which that's what I thought he would have been doing, but you told us that he was talking to you.
Why you gotta make a lovely friendship your headline? Okay, this is a little girl. She don't have At 14, she don't even got the sense to consent, nor the legal right to consent. So a man can't take her consent as anything, right? So I expect her to look at it like people looking for a headline. You know what I'm saying? She's a 14-year-old girl in a big, crazy world of fucking Hollywood. Drake should know better. You guys are weird, for real. I'm lucky to have people in the business extend their time to help me and further my career and offer their wisdom and guidance. I'm very blessed to have amazing people in my life. You don't get to choose that for me. It's nice to have people understand what I do. That sounds like a little girl that don't know what the fuck she's talking about, if you're asking me. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, now get back to talking about real problems in this world other than my friendships. Jeez. Okay.
You about boys and that you guys were texting I miss you with each other, so it doesn't really add up. Another artist that Drake has been accused of getting a little too close with is Billie Eilish. She's done an interview with Vanity Fair every year since she's been famous, and it's pretty cool because they compare the current year to past years. But the person interviewing her asked her about the famous people in her phone, and she revealed that she had been texting Drake.
But like, Drake, come on. Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only like texted him, but he's so nice. Like,
see, all of this texting, it's a lot of texting, boy. Whole lot of Twitter fingers going around with this fucking guy, man. I don't get it.
I would have thought that that famous nigga didn't have time for these fucking broads.
Bro, you would think he's busy, huh? OVO Empire. Maybe he would have had better rhymes if he wasn't texting so much. Maybe Kendrick wouldn't have dug in that ass the way he did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, listen. I love Drake, but I will say this: he do get help with his rhymes, so he got time to text.
Yeah,
all right?
a lot of help, and not only that, character is character, my nigga. And I believe he stole a lot of songs. And I believe he stole a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put.
You know why? You know the only reason Drake gets a pass for me because I don't consider him a rapper. I consider him a pop star. And technically, pop stars, like I understand the dynamics that when you're in the studio, you got a team working together to think of that hit.
There's
when
a
you
difference.
Are a rapper, it's different because you're penning the rap. You gotta pen it yourself. The homies gotta shut the fuck up. Nigga, smoke weed in the studio. Shut the fuck up. I don't want advice from nobody. But like when you a pop star, I feel like there's supposed to be people there helping you.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing.
You're not looking for the bars, you're looking for the hit.
There's a difference between collaboration and ghostwriting. There's a difference between collaboration and stealing somebody's song. The shit he did to Triple Extentacion, that was stealing. I don't know if you've ever seen that video. Have you seen that video?
No.
It's a video where X is telling the story about how he met Drake and he's ready to hook up with Drake, and then Drake canceled, and the next thing you know, Drake stole his whole melody and his whole song, and they mash up and they put the records together and they match up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So
I know that they had issues over a song and over the thought of something.
It is blatant. I'll play it for you before we get out of here. It's blatant. Yeah. So to me, that's a character thing. For instance, me, I'm doing my album. I write all my rhymes. Somebody in the room throw a line. Hey, they throw a line. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? If it worked better, it worked better. Me and Ace Mac, when we was doing the album together, it was we walk in a circle, mumbling. He throw a rhyme at me. I throw a rhyme at him. It was a collaborative effort, right? If I send you a reference track with my voice on it, singing the rhyme that I wrote for you to learn it, I just ghost wrote for you. Totally different thing. Totally different thing.
It's true. It's true.
That's the collaboration ended, and now I'm gonna work for hire. You hired me to do this for you. You know. Hold on, Billie Eilish. Billie over here looking stupid too.
Not need to be nice. You know what I mean? He's at a level in his life where he doesn't need to be nice, but he is. You know.
So in this interview, Billie was only 17 years old, and we learned that she texts Drake pretty often and that he was too nice. So obviously a little concerning, and I don't quite understand why Drake would want to be texting Billie Eilish. Actually, a lot of Billie's fans were worried for her because they know that Drake has a past. So Billie actually went back.
Bro, that's fucking crazy. If this is not photoshopped right here, this is crazy. This is crazy right here. If this is real, if there's a stamp on a Twitter somewhere that this tweet pulls up, this is fucking nuts. Nuts for him to even say. So I don't know. I'm not even gonna claim that one. But if it is, that shit's crazy. I've been waiting. Look at him.
And responded to everyone talking about her relationship with Drake. She went to Vogue and she told them, everybody's so sensitive. A grown man can't be a fan of an artist. There are so many people that the internet should be more worried about. But like this article acknowledges, there is an undeniable pattern that Drake has been befriending girls that are much younger than he is. I want to take you guys back to 2010 because Drake was 23 at the time and he was going around touring and performing at shows. He decided to pull up a woman onto the stage. He proceeded to go and kiss upon her and dance upon her and grabbing.
You seen this one, Zaya?
Yeah.
Her all around. If you watch the footage, it's clear that the woman is uncomfortable and she doesn't really like that Drake is making these moves on her. And then Drake proceeds to ask the woman how old she is, and she reveals that she's only 17.
Music
to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you.
This response is crazy though.
That shit he did was out of pocket though. At 17, okay, yo, that's what's up. Bang, you hear that? And bang, get off the stage, bro.
Bruh, I would have fucking power pressed her. First of all, he already committed the crimes, bro. He already done tongued her down. He already done groped her all over the place.
I'll accept the ignorance at that point.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. You got to get her out of there.
Bro. Get her off the stage, nigga. Get a grown bitch up there, bro. And get the grinding on her. The fuck you doing, bro?
You got to get her out of here, bro.
Get her out of there immediately. Don't say nothing, but be nice about it. There's no reason, like me.
I'd have been like, be nice. I'd have been like, why you ain't say that shit when you came up here?
And get her off the stage.
Nah, I'd have been like, why you ain't say that shit when you came up here? You gotta go. Get the fuck out of here. How'd you get in here? What the fuck is wrong with you? Out of pocket, Papa. And the video gonna follow him forever. Why do you look like that? What kind of response is that? The response is get your ass out of here, out the building, go home. Who you here with? Sadly, it be young ladies there with their parents at some of these concerts, and it goes down like this. Because don't get it twisted. If a lot of parents didn't negotiate with Chapo and the bosses to give up their kids, and the same with R. Kelly, the girls that R. Kelly had, a lot of their parents negotiated that shit and released their children to the monster himself. You know, these parents don't fall far behind these underage girls that are out here looking for this kind of attention. You know what I'm saying? He tweaked right here. Why you look like that? Fuck you mean?
At first, Drake had a bad reaction to this because he just realized that he's a 23-year-old man kissing a minor on stage in front of everyone. But then he made comments like, ew, gross, I'm so sorry. I can't go to jail yet, man. Why do you have to look like that? You thick. Look at all this.
What? He doubled down, tripled down on that shit.
Well, I guess that brings to a close.
Drake has never publicly addressed.
Now, what happens in that situation if it's not on stage?
Now, listen, no offense. Like, I hate to be the person to say this, right? But, bruh, that's the same thing that I said about the R. Kelly. That girl up there don't even look all that.
Right.
What you doing?
She's a little girl.
Talking about thick. She don't even look thick up there. Get that girl off the stage.
Get her off the stage.
Right. You know what I feel like he doing right there? Not to try to defend him or nothing, but like you trying to make her feel good, but you making yourself look crazy by trying to make her feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, get her off the stage, bro. Like, she's nothing to what you saying. Like,
if he went that far in front of all of those people, what do you think his response is if none of them are around? It's just him and her. He's going.
Yeah.
his actions have shown that it looks like he would go. Because he almost went on the stage. Again, afterwards, he kept doubling. Why you look like that? Look at this. All of this. All of that.
Once you said the age, you should have nicely, politely, worst case scenario, you give her a hug. Yo, thank you for coming out. Yo, this, that, and the third. And just move her off the stage.
I'm high-fiving
so then
that
go on
motherfucker.
and say, oh, but why you look like that? But you thick. Like, even if you're trying to make her feel good, you looking crazy.
Yeah, you got to throw her a high five, Zay. Got to throw her a high five. Get her the fuck out.
I appreciate you coming up. Thank you. I got to get you off the stage, though. Where your mama at? Where your mama at? Oh, shit, your mama thick.
Mama thick.
Tell your mama to come up here.
Say your mama up here. Yeah, but then the mama going to go up there and be like, I'm kind of uncomfortable with you tonguing me down after you just tongued down my underage daughter.
I didn't know she was, man.
These fuckers is crazy, boy. Well, he did that shit in broad daylight in front of everybody. Crash Out said he cooked his own turkey.
Look at all this. Well,
You wildin', bro.
I guess that brings to a close.
Drake has never publicly addressed this incident, but it's clear that it is not a good look, and he realized it at the time, but the way he handled it was pretty gross. Like, you don't look at a minor who you just violated and say, oh, well, you thick, so, like, is that your way of trying to justify that she deserves it or something? But there are two more women I want to talk to you guys about today. First off, I want to talk to you guys about Hailey Bieber. Back before she married Justin Bieber, she was Hailey Baldwin, and in 2016, she was 19 years old, and she was actually accused of having a relationship with Drake. At that point, he was 29 years old, 10 years older than her. Drake met Hailey when she was only 14 years old, so they would have been dating about 5 years later. So it's definitely bizarre to think that he would have dated a woman that he knew since she was a young teen. If they did date, they definitely didn't date long, but another weird relationship in Drake's history. Finally, we need to end off this video.
Now, when he said she's 19 and he's 29, that was something that I can't say nothing about. But then when they switch and say, but he hooked up with her and they started getting to know each other when she was 14, it's like, Papa, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Yeah. You walking around with a broomstick and shit. You fucking grooming.
By talking about the woman who turned 18 years old and Drake rented out the entire restaurant to celebrate her birthday. So Bella Harris is a model that Drake has known ever since she was 16 years old. And when she turned 18, Drake actually went to DC and rented out an entire restaurant for her birthday. I don't understand why a 31-year-old man would be so excited to go and rent out an entire restaurant for an 18-year-old girl's birthday, unless he'd been manipulating her for the past few years, ever since he met her when she was 16 and preparing her for this day so that he could go and violate her. We can't say the GROO groom word on YouTube, but bitch. That's what it looks like to me.
And that looks like I've been waiting for this ass picture right there at the birthday.
Bro, listen, in defense of Drake, bro, please understand, my nigga, this nigga is filthy rich. Mm-hmm. Buying out a restaurant don't mean shit to this man, bro.
No.
It might mean shit to us. Like, oh my God, he bought the whole restaurant out for her? My nigga, for Drake, it ain't nothing.
But of course it ain't nothing. It's also ain't none of his goddamn business. When she turned 18 years old, ain't none of his goddamn business. But
I'm saying, though, if he buy the restaurant, then fine, bro. If y'all showing me something from like past where she's underage, I get it. But buying out the restaurant for Drake?
But why is he even? Why does he have anything to do with a 17-year-old's upcoming 18th birthday party?
I don't know, man. You're gonna have Drake.
You know what I'm saying? And then you look at this picture right here, and this is screaming, "Ooh, I've been waiting for this." Like, he gonna make a song about this shit. Look at him. But that's my thing. What do you have to do with a 17-year-old turning 18's birthday? Yeah, you can afford the bar.
I pray Drake don't end up becoming like R. Kelly at like 10, 15.
Man, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Because Drake went all out.
That'd be fucked up indeed.
For this 18-year-old girl's birthday, a lot of people suspected that they were dating. And it didn't help that she posted a photo of them on her Instagram and captioned it, "No place I'd rather be," with a blue heart emoji. When it comes to Drake's relationship...
It's an all-black party. He at the party. He done paid everything off already. He got the Airbnb lined up. It's a whole island Airbnb for them when they get out of there. He's like, shit, I gotta pay for this restaurant. I've been putting up money for this shorty since she's 16 years old and shit, man.
God damn.
With Bella, that's pretty much all we know. I'm sure that a lot of these women have to sign NDAs, or if they don't, they probably don't want to speak out against Drake. Drake seems like a really charming guy, and I feel like that's a tool that he can use to go and manipulate these young girls and make them believe that he's the good guy, that whatever he's talking to them about or doing with them is all good and all right. But like that one article said, there's an undeniable pattern that Drake has here. And in my opinion, he needs to slow it down because he's starting to look a lot like R. Kelly. And you guys already know how that's going for him. And honestly, I do like Drake and I enjoy his music. So I really hope that he stops with all these young girls because it's not only weird, but the public is starting to question his motives. And going back to Millie Bobby Brown, she said that he gives her boy advice. If you guys saw my video about Millie Bobby,
this is our hold up displays, black camo.
That's what he get from me, all of that shit right there. I feed him all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Certified pedophile shit right there. It's the pedophile kit right there. That's how you get rid of those motherfuckers.
Gun wall. It is actually 3 sections here. You got
Brown and her ex-boyfriend. It looks like he's giving. If you guys saw my video about Millie Bobby Brown and her ex-boyfriend, it looks like he's giving her horrible boy advice. So I don't really believe that this man is going out of his way to try to help these young girls or mentor them because I feel like he's trying to take advantage of them. There's no way in hell that Drake is renting out an entire restaurant for an 18-year-old girl just to go and give her some lessons and talk to her about her report card. So I'm calling BS. And honestly, Drake needs to watch his back because it only takes a few women to come forward and expose him. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here's my email if you have.
Thank you, sir. Salutes. So boom, that's just a bunch of strange shit, a bunch of strange patterns. Like dude said there's a lot of patterns involved there, and all those patterns were there with R. Kelly. You know, all of those patterns were there with R. Kelly. You hear the rumblings, you know the things, especially if you're here from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And then you see him on TV with Aaliyah. And you know she's the new girl, you know she's 15 and they're wearing matching outfits and you know exactly what the fuck is going on right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, I will say this, right? Because from the very beginning, I've said, have we now put the person with no paperwork on a pedestal? You know, do we now just say, oh, Kendrick, salutes to Kendrick when he didn't have no paperwork? The only time that I'm willing to accept that is when you can show me pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me paperwork or show me a pattern.
Because look, with Diddy,
if you can show me multiple instances that I'm looking at, okay, cool. Like, you still not showing me paperwork, but you're still giving me something to work with. The whole throwing pedophile on somebody and you got no paperwork, no pattern, no offense, I don't want to hear it. Like the thing is that here on the internet, I feel like everybody is responsible for themselves. If you want me behind your fight, you got to show me the paperwork or you got to show me the pattern. If you're not showing me either, I'm not saying fuck you. I'm just saying it's your fight. I'm going to sit on the sideline. I'm going to watch you fight.
Right, because it's quite possible that it's real and it's quite possible that it's not.
And the thing is that I'm a person that I will give the apology when it's not. I don't want to be over apologizing though for somebody else's mistake. So I'm going to separate myself. I'm going to say, do you have paperwork? No. What's the pattern? You don't got that either? I'm going to sit this one on the sideline. I'm going to watch you fight. I can't fight with you.
Well, I mean, the same thing with Diddy. You hear all the smoke, until there's a video. Then there's a video. Oh, now there's a video. He just said, I didn't do none of those things. And we said, if you did one of those things, you done fucked up the credibility of all the other things. And what did we do? We saw a video of doing one of those things. One of those things that you denied, you know? All right, so we got through that. So are you seeing a pattern here?
That's the thing. I came into this where I was just like, you know, like, again, Kendrick hasn't shown me no paperwork, right? So that's where I was a little like, I wasn't really feeling it, because I'm like, but bro, you emphasizing the pedophile, but you don't got no paperwork. You know better than the trolls that throw charges on everybody. But the thing is, there is a pattern that you could look at with Drake. There have been multiple instances where Drake could have said, this is not good for my career. You know what I mean? Let me not do this like this, you know? And he didn't. So now I see the pattern. I'm willing to entertain the conversation. You know, that's why I entertained this conversation, because I already knew about the pattern. I seen that there's like another YouTuber that he did it. When all this was happening, Tony shot me a link to a YouTuber, and he said, yo, bro, I know you're a Drake fan. Just watch it completely through and then hit me when you're done. And when I watched it and I hit it back, I said, damn, bro, Drake do look bad in them clips, bro.
Yeah, you looking crazy.
You know what I mean? And there's multiple clips, so you showing me pattern. You know, I still love the guy for the music. I like the music, but like, I'm looking at him like as a person. I'm like, damn, bro, like, why would you risk this for some fucking, you know, him again? I look at him like a R. Kelly. My nigga, y'all niggas could get any bitch out here, bro. Any bitch out here gonna fuck with you. So why you gotta fuck with these dusty bitches that's gonna put you in a position where you could possibly lose everything? When you have every woman on the planet that would probably give you some chung chung, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you aiming for the ones that you know that you could get in trouble.
It's you know, there's many reasons I never believed that Mike Tyson took it, and I never believed that Pac took it. You know what I'm saying? And cause especially with Pac, it was like, Pac, who's Pac got to take it from at that time? He was the number one dude in the world. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, it's power.
And the thing is that, bro, all these individuals ain't got no problem getting pussy. It has nothing to do with anything other than their celebrity status. There's gonna be a female at the hotel that she's gonna give you that fucking pussy willingly, bro. Yeah. Willingly, she wants to sleep with you. And then you going for the one that could give you a charge, and you got all this celebrity status. Like, I don't know. That's the shit that be throwing me off.
Think about Chapo, right? Chapo was on the run, hiding, right? And then the actress, Kate del Castillo, said something about him on a tweet. And he thought to himself, well, shit, I could smash this Hollywood bitch. So I'm going to get her here. But he not realizing she wants to come there to talk about making the movie about you. And he wants a movie made about him because his ego needs that movie made about him, right? But then what happens? She shows up with Sean Penn, right? She shows up with Sean Penn to Mexico. They get him on the mountain where he's hiding out. And she's scared. She's thinking he's going to drag her in a room and take it from her. While he's walking around having these text messages. I read them all. They all came out. Text messages about how he's going to treat her so good and all this shit. And the power is he could have took it, right? He didn't, right? He didn't. But what happened? He got caught over that shit. So that lame feeling of clout didn't escape the boss either. The boss wanted to feel that power of getting that Hollywood chick in here and him looking like little Super Mario and feeling like I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man. She gonna come and I'm gonna get some. It's an ego thing. It's a power trip. It's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all it is. I don't get it. One last thing I wanted to show you is just the Extentacion video. That's it. And then I'll go into the you can stick around if you want to. I'll check out because I want to see the Jim Carrey video about Drake. I never saw that shit.
I'm gonna stick around for it.
I want to see what the fuck that is. Let me get this.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. He was like, yo, the nigga Drake, watch your interview. He said he fuck with you. He saying he go call your manager within the next few days. So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius. He was supposed to contact one of my managers. So he doesn't do it. Let's
start over, yo.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. He was like, yo, the nigga Drake, watch your interview. He said he fuck with you. He saying he go call your manager within the next few days. So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius. He was supposed to contact one of my managers. So he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro.
Demon just got out. I gave my bro an advance. Love is just not in my plan. Not even taking a check.
I hear da-da-da-da in my done. I'm like, what the fuck?
I like bitch, you was your mess. Ayy, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ayy, my bitch don't love me no more. Ayy, she kick me out on life, bro.
You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo.
Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance. Love is just not in my
I believe in character, my nigga. And I believe that if you desperate and thirsty enough to do some shit like that, then you do any motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Robin Williams was the same thing. We had this conversation. I don't know if you know that Robin Williams was known as a notorious joke thief. Because
for stealing jokes?
Yeah. For stand-up comedy, because you got to understand something about him. At least he would pay them. Sometimes he would pay them first. Sometimes he would get caught and then pay them. But the way Rogan explains is he was addicted to killing. He was addicted to getting the laughs. So if he was somewhere and he saw he was such a big of a star and a worldwide character that he wasn't writing like everybody else was writing. He had to throw it together and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But don't take away from the fact that he was a notorious joke thief. You know what I'm saying? My thing with Drake is, what did Pete Davidson say on Hot 97? That he's just been the greatest actor of all time for a long time, and he's been acting like a rapper for all these years and living the life. And like you said, he is a pop star. And to me, I agree. Pop stars, there's collaboration involved. People are ghostwriting and this and that. Beyonce ain't writing all of that shit. This one ain't writing
ideas, concepts, and you're working off them ideas, concepts. You got someone in the back saying, "Yo, you said it like this, say it like that."
Yeah,
you know.
But when you could do this,
rappers are responsible for their own shit.
You'll steal from your mom if you could do some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what's lacking in his character. The reason I never fucked with Drake, my nigga, is because I never believed him. And it's different. Some people could separate the human from the music. I come from this shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I don't believe you, it's cool. I'd rather hear you singing than hear you rapping about how tough you are. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Drake done put himself in a position to where he has to be cutting edge, and if it means he got to steal, he's willing to, and then beef with the kid that he stole from like the kid did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? That kid didn't do nothing wrong. He made a song that you took from him. You know? He gave you your props. He said you was a genius. He idolized you, but he realized that you was a false prophet because you took his record. You have no excuse to take somebody's record like that. One more time.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. He was like, yo, the nigga Drake, watch your interview. He said he fuck with you. He saying he go call your manager within the next few days. So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius. He was supposed to contact one of my managers. So he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro.
Demon just got out. I gave my bro an advance. Love is just not in my plan. Not even taking a check.
I hear da my done. I'm like, what the fuck?
I like bitch, you was your mess. Ayy, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ayy, my bitch don't love me no more. Ayy, she kick me out on life, bro.
You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo.
Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance. Love is just not in my plan. Not even taking a check.
I like bitch, you was your mess. Ayy, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ayy, my bitch don't love me no more. Ayy, she kick me out on life, bro.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with.
So that right there, look at Rick Ross. He got punched in the face the other day, and now he comes on Twitter and he says, I'm still convinced I ain't get punched in the face. They threw a drink at me. Like, bro, you lying to yourself, bro.
You definitely got punched.
You got punched twice. Bing, bing.
It
was your own drink that hit you in the face.
But he definitely got punched.
It was his own drink that hit him in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, they lie so much that they will lie on themselves in front of everybody. How could you deny that this kid went out there with proof? This kid came out there with his song that was out before Drake's song, and boom, there it is. That's proof. And Drake to still be able to deny this just shows me he's a carifreco, that he's willing to, you know what I'm saying? He's willing to lie and do sneaky shit. So it's like, all right, I see you. You know what X say? You got to...
And the sad part is that, bro, Drake probably could have cleared that with him.
Easy.
Drake probably could have said, yo, bro, I'm thinking about doing this.
Easy.
I love your cadence. I'm going to use the cadence. Worst case scenario, nigga, I'm going to bring you out with me.
Easy.
He's in the position to do that. You don't got to steal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all these people would love to work with you as an artist. Why steal from them?
Because you got to let a snake be a snake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to expect them to be one. That's what he did. So
that's
to
the
me,
that's the sad part about today's society, that motherfuckers will snake you for no reason.
For no reason.
When they don't even have to snake you, they will still snake you.
And even when you're this kid and you got the proof standing in their face, they still deny it. Because there's a certain amount of dumb motherfuckers that are always going to believe them.
Yeah.
You know? So that shit was dirty to me. Let me look up this Jim Carrey shit. Let's see what that's about. Let's see. Jim Carrey, Drake. Jim Carrey Drake song. Imposter. He's moving like Jay-Z, a biter, not a writer. Let me see. I'm looking for is it a short crash out or is it a long video? This Drake you ain't got the link? Cause I don't see it here. I see him doing the Informer shit. The what's his name? Snow, rapper Snow. He another Canadian, I think.
Imposter, I'm just a middle class worker from Toronto.
Oh, you probably think that this is about Drake. This is about Snow. Give me one. Am I back up here? Yeah, I'm back up here. Boom. Let me know if this is the one. Crash out.
Single one platinum bigger than Molly and Jimmy and Yellowman Butter.
They're using the video that he did of Snow on In Living Color, and they're putting Drake's childhood videos to the shit.
I should be imposter. I'm just a middle class worker from Toronto. In spite of how I sound, single one platinum bigger than Molly and Jimmy and Yellowman, but I'm not even mulatto. My reggae's watered down. Hear me on the radio, think I could not be blacker, but on my video you see I'm really a cracker, pretending I was a rasta since I was in jammies. I should pay my base and start betting out.
That right there was Pusha T's motherfucking. Let me tell you, Pusha T did it amazing. All right, the way Pusha T did it, getting this shit. When I saw this, I said, this got to be Photoshopped. To find out that it's real was just like, why? Why did I doubt it to begin with? It's more Drake shit. Of course he did blackface. This motherfucker has had a life of bad decisions, and they've all led him to superstardom. Think about that, bro. Think about that shit.
Imposter.
But look at that little motherfucker. You telling me that little motherfucker wrote back to back, man?
From Toronto, in spite of how I sound.
That little bastard right there wrote back to back, bro. Come on, man.
Single one platinum bigger than Molly and Jimmy and Yellowman, but I'm not even mulatto. My reggae's watered down. Hear me on the
You remember when he was doing that? When he was doing he was talking like he was from Jamaica and shit. Like the dude lives an identity crisis. I don't get it. So Crash Out, yeah, that's it. So that there you go. He didn't make that for Drake.
When it comes to rapping, I definitely feel like Drake is like a chameleon.
When it comes to rap?
Yeah, he sort of like takes another style and does his thing to that style.
Yeah. My thing is, whose style is it though? Like I thought it was like when I listen to Duppy, I'm a big fan of Duppy, right? That beat is one way. The way he spits is in a different pocket from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But my question is, did Quentin Miller give him that? Because I tell you what, people say, "Oh, Lil Wayne ain't had no ghostwriters." Well, I don't know. I feel like there's a time that I can hear Gilly in him, and I ain't the only MC that thinks so. And there's another time where I can hear the Drake in him. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Sometimes you can hear the Eminem when Eminem ghostwrites for Dre. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who knows at that point? I don't know. It's probably why I always respect him as a singer more than I did as a rapper. It's like, all right, bro, go sing original melodies or collab with who you want to. Do not come over here and tell me you are the greatest of all time if you got ghostwriters. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it, you know? So that's basically it. All right, y'all. We've given our case. Our case is that it's an ongoing investigation. We'll see what more bad decisions Drake makes along the way. Hopefully he made a nice, good decision and shut the fuck up and leave Kendrick alone, because I'm sure Kendrick got a vault full of shit. All right. When Pusha T had him against the ropes, I mean, think about it. It's a battle where a man exposed that another man had a child that nobody knew about. That's crazy. Yeah. That's big for rap. They exposed that the man was in blackface and put that shit as the cover of the fucking album. Like, he loses in these battles. Now, in that battle he did Duppy, it was a good rap song, but then he got shut down with the exposing of the sun and all of that shit. And then after that, what happened? Jay Prince was out there on a book run selling his book, saw that the beef was getting thick, jumped in the middle of it, and stopped it. To me, if I'm in a fight, my mother can't fucking stop it. My father can't fucking stop it. Can't nobody stop this fucking fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. when he came back with an album later and he had shit to say about Pusha T, I didn't fucking want to hear it no more. Why? You had your chance. Y'all were in the heat of battle. You had your chance to do that shit. Same thing with Drake. You waved the white flag. You said 100 times on the record, I'm too big to be a pedophile. I'm too big to be on a sex offender list. I'm too big for this, that, or the other. You said it. You say you done with it. Shut the fuck up about it. You know what I mean? And don't let us catch you out there like Diddy, because Diddy looks like he's going to give up a whole lot of motherfuckers. What's up? Jay-Z, what do you think? Jay-Z, they say he's next. What do you think, Zaya?
I tell you this, bro. I said it the other day, and like I really felt it, and I really meant it. And I was like, damn, bro. Like I feel like the '90s, what molded me is falling apart. I mean, like Diddy's one of the biggest names of the '90s, you know. And then in my thoughts, I said, damn, bro, if they come out with some shit where Jay-Z's a fucking pedophile or some crap, bro, I'll cry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the people that I idolized, you know, on my come up. You know what I mean? Like, because music, everything ties into music, and I feel like music motivates. So in my entire life, whatever struggle I ever went to, I always put headphones on to try to get through that struggle. I always listen to music, and Jay-Z was one of the motherfuckers that I listened to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to see someone be that powerful and then learn that, you know, they were willing to risk it for so little. Like Diddy didn't have to do none of that, bro. That nigga rich, bro. You know, he didn't have to do that part. You know, he didn't have to do none of that stuff.
Floundering opportunities that you and I would kill a motherfucker for. You know what I'm saying?
Kill a motherfucker for, you feel me? But you know what they say, you never really know what someone's going through, you know, them being millionaires and having all that money. Like, we don't know what they're going through. We're not on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can only say, oh, well, if I was on that level, I would do stuff different, but who knows? You know what I mean? I'd like to think that I would do it different. Like, I'm not allowing, you know, my whole shit to tank over some bullshit.
Right.
But boy, listen, I find out Jay-Z, bro, I might have to take a couple days off, bro. I'd be heartbroken right now. You show me proof. And I'm not talking about just motherfuckers throwing shots. You show me like some fucking video or some shit or some paperwork that says fucking Jay-Z did, I would be like, damn, bro, not Jay.
Yeah.
You know, Jay was sort of like that poster for how you go from a fucking hustler to a fucking businessman, bro. You know what I mean? And make a hella money doing it. So I think I'd be heartbroken.
I think motherfuckers are validating Tupac at this point, you know? Like when Tupac said, he said that when they asked him, what do you think music is going to go down the line 15, 20 years? And he said, if hard motherfuckers like me is still doing it, it's all good. If not, it's going to go to the soft motherfuckers and they're going to do what they do. And everything he said about Diddy and everything he said about Jay-Z, if all of that shit comes out and it's true, because people are looking at Jay-Z saying, well, Jay, you was sleeping with Foxy Brown when she was 16 years old.
Never forget that. That definitely existed, bro.
It happened.
You know, that definitely existed. So,
and if she has to confess that in a courtroom or anything, something like that happens, why was Solange beating the shit out of Jay in that fucking elevator? We're going to find out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's also rumors that he had a mistress, you know, unalived, you know? We looked into that too. So Trap Lord Ross just did a long video about that. I haven't watched it yet. I want to. He did a long video about it because we did it too, 2-3 weeks before he put his out. We broke down and went through all of the shit of him and Diddy being out and pictures coming up, and you see them looking up at the cameraman like, what the fuck are you doing taking pictures? And supposedly the girl's there, and the girl comes up strangely unalived. You know what I'm saying? And under strange circumstances, and supposedly she was pregnant with Jay's child. So,
oh my gosh.
So there's a lot of shit out there that we try to siphon through. You're always welcome, bro. Whenever we having these conversations about these motherfuckers, mi casa, su casa, you already know, bro.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Salute to you. I appreciate you for coming through. We had a good time. If you ain't got nothing to add, I'll let you get on to your life. And if you live, I will be there later. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, big dog. Salute to you, man.
Salute to you, bro. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Holla, chat. What's up, y'all? What y'all on? We did the damn thing today. Salute to Zaya. He came through and we put the looking glass over our boy Drake. Right? Salutes. Let me knock this down. and go back to our regularly scheduled view right here. Let me shut down this. I'm glad this worked, man. It took a lot of work for me to get this StreamYard to do what I wanted it to do, so I'm good with that. Let me leave studio. Wow, done deal. What up, chat? That was a good one. What did we do there? I ain't even been checking the time. How long have we been here? Let's see. It's a good 3 hours. I didn't get to see too much of what y'all had to say in there. Let me see. Again, ETC always wins. Salutes to him. He said, hit that like button. Good convo tonight. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you, sir. Crash Out said, being rich has nothing to do with being gay. Sha'il, did my dono go through tonight? No, I didn't see it. Let me see over here if there's anything in the event section. And if they charged you, let me know. No, I only see subscribers in the super chat, new subscribers. So I don't know, it probably didn't go through on your end. Salutes. Luna says, I feel similarly. A lot of people grew up watching or listening to, no matter what form of media, they end up being predators on some level. Makes me sad. Every time I think about Drake for too long, though, I want to watch Degrassi. I come from a generation that had the original Degrassi Junior High. It was an old 1980s Degrassi Junior High. Again, salutes ETC. Appreciate him coming through. Perfecto J77 said, man, that was badass. Salutes. I appreciate you, sir. And you've been watching on the vertical side. Salutes. I'm going to get the vertical chat highlight fixed around here. Eddie Jimenez said, today's live, 5 stars. Salutes. I appreciate you, sir. Great live, Shy from Crash Out. Salutes, Jonathan. I appreciate you. All right, we kicked it. We hung out, man. We hung out. We got into the Drake discussion. Again, I got a couple more videos to put out. Again, I'm putting out vertical versions. My apologies if the notifications for the vertical versions bother you and you mistakenly think that they're coming up as, new twin interviews. Oh, he got the twins on. No, twins won't be on until after we reach 10,000. Have we reached 7,100 today? Hold on, let's take a good look. Let me get my refresh on over here. Oh, we passed 7,100, 7,102 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Salutes to the new subscribers. I appreciate you. Also, if you guys run into those vertical lives, hit that like button over there too. The vertical lives will all say vertical on the thumbnail. It'll say vertical across the left side going down, and there'll be like a bluish tint or some solid color of the original what's it called? The original thumbnail, right? But it'll say vertical. So salutes. Eddie Jimenez says, Shy, like you, I could never get into Drake. I just could not get past his fakeness. Yeah, I just never believed him. I never believed him. So there was some songs I could fuck with, but then some songs that it's like, whatever. And it all sounded the same to me after his first mixtape. So Luna Doe said, I tried to watch the 80s version of Degrassi at one point. I was searching all over the internet. Very hard to find. I'm going to look for it too. I'm going to see if I can find it on the internet somewhere. But I remember it being pretty heavy when I was a kid, the original Degrassi. It didn't look like that Drake shit. I think I watched the first 5 episodes before I tapped out. Probably not for you. It probably didn't hold up. I probably wouldn't like it today either. Again, y'all, salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me go through the chat. Let me get up in here. Salutes to Halston Wright for his sub. Salutes to Luna. We appreciate you, Luna, for subbing. Thank you for coming through. Let me go back to the top up here and the top on this side. All right. Shout out to Eddie Jimenez. Shout out to the homie Rilo. I appreciate you. Crash Out. Salutes to you, sir. Young Jizzle. Zoraida. I appreciate you. Young Jizzle. Salutes. Big Blanc from the O. Salutes to you. 298 Sosa. Jonathan Pantoja. Always appreciate it, sir. JFL. I appreciate you, sir. Ivan with the 2 names. With the 2 Ivans. Salutes to you. Let's see what else we got up in here. Again, it was a usual suspect party today, so I appreciate that. I always appreciate that. Salutes my brother Oso. Thank you, sir. Oso helped a lot trying to get the technicals in order today, y'all. It wouldn't have happened without him. I was on the verge of rescheduling with Zaya till I could figure it out, but Also gave me enough time to figure it out, and he helped. So salutes to him. Who else is in here? Smokey Fuma, salutes to you, my brother. My sister Lisa, salutes to you. I appreciate you for coming through. Ed, the hip hop guru, salutes, brother. Always a pleasure. Kino, always a pleasure. J Fam, always a pleasure, sir. That's that dog in me right there, dog. That's that dog in me. Shout out Pebs on the check-in. I appreciate you. Roberto Santiago, el Chicago speaking Spanish. Stop robbing my accent, cuñado. My brother-in-law talking crazy because I said el valiente muere cuando el cobarde quiere. J-Fam said I added that music talk channel in Zaya's Discord. I added that to the music talk channel in Zaya's Discord. Salutes, appreciate you. Like and subscribe, great quality content, and it's free. Salutes, y'all. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Who else is up in the building? Was that it? What we got? We should have known Drake was a chomo. He was groped by Birdman. Prostitution. This is when Luna crashed out's attention. I got bored with the other streams. No shade. Fuck them. Salutes though. Crash Out thought you was talking about us though, but salutes to Crash Out. Crash Out, you will get wrenched up. Crash Out being here with a bat, but she clarified. Salutes to Luna. Luna's good people. Crash Out, there are drama streams going on. I got bored with them and realized this conversation was happening. Yeah, those drama streams can get boring. Who else is in here? 298, if I haven't shouted out you, salute to you. Analia, salutes to you. Chung's Kicks, 030 North. Dan Sosa, Perfecto J777. We appreciate all of y'all, man. Again, Young Jizzle. Haven't reached the bottom yet. It was a very active chat today. Salute. And boom, I've reached the bottom. Salutes, Young Jizzle. Crash Out Shot. Can you make a live about growing up in Chicago and on mental health? I mean, we could talk about it. Growing up in Chicago, you know, I'd sound like I'm complaining. We need that YouTube play button, Shy. Man. Salutes to Zaya. Zaya never pandered for no YouTube play button, and one of the people in the community had him one specifically made and sent him one. But I'm looking to get anything we can get out of this channel. You know what I'm saying? So if I get 100,000 followers, then we'll take that plaque. You know what I'm saying? 100,000 real subs that I didn't buy, that came here to see me. That's what I'm looking for. Luna said, I just found it boring, Shy. Even the original Degrassi from my childhood is harder to watch now, mostly because it was heavy in real life and I understand it now. Yeah, see, that I remember. I remember it being heavy as a kid, the original one. I never saw Drake's Degrassi. Luna said, salutes, though. Enjoyed hanging out for the conversation. We appreciate you. Jonathan said, today was a great day full of growth and blessings. Salutes to the committed chat. I appreciate you all. We had a good time. Salutes, Chucky Chingong in the vertical chat on the check-in. All right, salutes to you, brother. We hung out today. I'm going to get more editing done and get shit out. And let's hope to have more panel discussions. Sometimes it feels good to have somebody to bounce shit off of. Sometimes there'll be people in the chat welcome, and we'll figure out a way to do this and make it dope. We're going to go out the same way we came in. I appreciate you guys. You have a great night. Salutes to the technicals for staying together, and salutes to YouTube for sending out notifications today, all right? I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night. Young Jesus said, I used to watch Goosebumps episode back in elementary after school. That's more my younger sister's generation. I was watching Different Strokes and shit after school. I'm an old nigga. Right? Salutes to y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'll peep y'all in the Discord. Peace out to Chucky Chingon. Salutes to you, bro. And I will holler. Y'all have a great night, man. Peace. Again, thank you to Zaya. Make sure y'all give him a subscribe and hit that like button. Salutes, y'all.
down. It's deep where the heart makes sound. One last beat and it might bleed out. I just might leave now, empty these airbags and lie me down. See the lies in your eyes catching up with your mouth. I made my mistakes, of course I never lived them down. You won't let me, left marks on your heart. You will never forget me, condescend me and call me proud. I told you what you need to win and how. I'm a madman now. My worst fears realized, no longer the sad clown, Pagliacci the Pennywise. The point of no return, make them ashes and let them fly. You ain't gon' save them all, so go ahead and just let them die. Murder these emotions, bury them deep inside. If I get any colder, I swear I'ma freeze the shy. All I could do is soldier, marching through a starry night, focused on the end game, finally gon' get it right. Find myself in the light, been fighting for my fucking life, dealing with you fake fucks. I ain't gotta say much, you know what it is, kid. I just wanna blaze up, continue getting rich, bitch, and blow the fucking name up. Built by where I came from, pushed by what I've been through. You deferred my dreams, the reason I resent you. It don't make no sense, you pretend I don't offend you. I'm everything you hate, but if you walked a mile in these shoes, you finally understand why it's not in me to respect you. We cut from different fabric, different madness, different venue. We lost our common ground, the bond just wasn't sound. The objective was to come up, and now you bring me down. Now you bring me down.
Crushing me inside. Needs to lift me up. Now you get me down.
Cold stares and crooked smiles for what seemed a million miles. Every demon that I let in is out to hunt me down. Burn this jungle up around me, leave the ashes on the ground. Scorched earth, cursed birth, body bags of 4 pounds. This is what we left with, why else would we be desperate? Gunning for each other's heads, wishing everybody dead. Fight the reaper often, but he will never soften. Relentless with his methods, he will put you in a coffin. My mind isn't earned, cause I've already burned. Drowned in the dark matter, mirror shattered, I've learned. You won't take what I've earned, never break what I create. Cause I have made the sacrifices you're afraid to make. My fear is lost potential, being anything but great. Succumbing to the suckers, to the leeches and the hate. Politicians with their speeches in these streets cannot debate. Punch your ballots with these bullets and you'll run and seal your fate. Democracy's a mockery, only the strongest stay. The weak will fade away, and us, we'll see another day. No matter what another motherfucker has to say, I will never let you hold me in one place. Your problems are your own, it's personal, emotions overblown. Living separate visions, conscious overthrown. I trust none of you bastards, I'm safest when I'm alone. It's sad, I understand it's how it is out on this road. To take a gorilla's grip to hold on to your soul. Brute force to stick to the script and not let it go. You can't slip, one false move and you'll never know. Had you gotten up, how far you go? How far you go? Is that you won, you push yourself to your purpose, you persevere through the slums, maneuver smooth through the hustle, you careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols, stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back, them busters run. Don't end up doing long time, cause busters some. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past, and these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living, the strong and unforgiving, no nonsense, the driven, each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit, I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When time, cause I don't get no sleep and I don't need help, only I can do me. And I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak. See, the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek. But I walk this planet for the things that I seek. I suffer in the gutter, push my being to the brink. Create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think. Blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync. My instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink. Keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink. Till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak. Back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing. Still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing. My mind still moving towards the peace I'm chasing. Tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go out. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly. The blunt side roll, lift the cloud off my soul and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some other clowns, some other hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, babies, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone.